Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, social media. Hopefully, you guys are doing awesome. We have about a minute left, and we're going to go on the air, get the show started today, which is going to be an awesome time. I'm super excited, very happy to be in here today and have the opportunity to hang out with you guys. So let us know what y'all have going on today. What's up? It's going to be a full day.
Packed.
Big show. We still have some crazy stuff coming up this week and in the coming weeks. So we're really excited to be able to share that information with you as we're able to. So we got about 20 seconds. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And it's going to be a beautiful day. Right now it's 8:32. This is the new start time, 8:30 a.m. for Kickstart. Woo-hoo. This is day 3 of that journey. And I have to say, it's been awesome. The guests that we've been having in the community businesses and just people that are doing awesome things that we've been spotlighting has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, yesterday was a wonderful show having Chef Mary Bassin and Dr. Aaron Chapa. We have a great lineup today. We're going to be talking CPR this morning at 9 o'clock with the medical professional, Cindy Vargas. We're also going to be talking about food later on this morning with Galveston Foodies. We're still doing our giveaway to Soul Cafe. There's still plenty of stuff that we are working on today for you guys.
Yep. So Miss Cindy Vargas, she is awesome. I'm trying to think, how long have I known Miss Cindy? I don't know. It has to be for years, several years now. You kind of forget like how long you've known people after a while. Like, how long have I known you?
2 years?
I don't know.
Something like that.
It feels like it's longer in a good way, of course. Yeah, totally a good way. But yeah, Miss Cindy Vargas, she's going to be coming in. And she's been doing some of these classes. She's trained and certified to be able to teach these courses, I think, to groups or to individuals. And this is something that I feel like is very important. You know, there's some other jobs that I've had where it was required by the company for us to be trained in CPR and to train and be able to do like certain maneuvers and procedures if a health situation ever arose. So that was whenever I was working at AT&T as a technician. They wanted us to get, Red Cross certified. And then I was a lifeguard whenever I was a kid, like as a teenager. And so, of course, that's one of the very important things that they instructed us to do. I think, have you ever taken any of courses like this before?
So when I was a teacher in Vermont, it was required that all teachers and every student in the building be certified in CPR and the defibrillator. So it was really kind of cool that school required it. And so every student, like you couldn't graduate without having that certificate, without the CPR certificate.
So the students couldn't graduate until they had that training.
Yes.
That's awesome.
It's that important.
Oh yeah, it is very important. And these are the kind of things that we like to share and bring into the studio and just put out to the community, because anything that can help. I mean, you never know. Sometimes situations and people suffer because it's a lack of knowledge. You just don't know. Like, hey, how do I go about getting this training? Where is this offered? Is there a cost? Like, where is it available? So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then we're going to have Danny Lee in studio, who's been in multiple times before. We've gone out on field trips with him, and it's always a lot of fun. We've met some cool people, and he has some fun stuff going on social media. So we'll be talking about food, what places he's been eating lately, what has been on the radar. It kind of goes through kicks whenever it comes to food. Like, sometimes you get on like Italian, pizza pasta kick. Then it might turn into like I'm on a salad or like a healthy vegetable kick. So I'm interested to see, what do you think that he's on?
I don't know. I haven't seen him post about his shake in a while. So maybe he's not doing the nutritional thing anymore. Maybe he's going hardcore, just eating tons and tons of food again.
Tons and tons of food. But what kind of food? What's your guess?
My guess is something along the lines of like signatures. I feel like that's more like Danny Lee foodie than anything.
It's like American cuisine, just like a mixture of everything. Signatures in Seabrook. That's one of the locations we had went. We hung out with the owner there, And it was a good time. There was a parrot there that was trying to eat Curt's hair, and that was my favorite part for sure. And it was like instantly whenever we got there, the parrot was like bing, 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 trying to like eat Curt.
I know. I thought I was
figure.
going to just be in his mouth the whole thing. Just jump right on in.
Like he was going to eat you?
Yes. But then you would have had to know how to do CPR if the bird would have attacked me.
I would have done CPR on the bird because the bird would have been choking, and that's not CPR. That's called the Heimlich. I'd have been like, no, bird, don't die. You're not going to give up on me. No. And I'd have brought the bird back. Because that bird was cool. He's like the mascot of Signatures.
He's the welcome staff too, because you walk in and goes, hello, and then when you're leaving, he goes, goodbye.
Yeah. He's like the host. That's what the owner was saying. He was like, yeah, well, he works for crackers, like literal crackers. So this is the best labor and the most cost efficient thing that I could figure out. So you walk in, and the bird's like, hello. And then it's like, who said that? Oh, it's a bird. And I feel welcomed. But I remember Signatures, they had like karaoke and like open mic night and all different themes. And there's some TVs in there, some cool stuff. So go check them out if you have the opportunity. And if you want to dig deep into our video archives, you can go actually find some of the foods that we tried there. I remember we had all kinds of stuff there. We had chicken fried steak. We also had that
plantains.
Yeah, the plantains that were inside of this massive. It was like a shrimp cocktail ceviche, which I'm a really, really big fan of that, with the big hunks of shrimp, and then it's like pico and just a mix of awesomeness. I know sometimes like tomatoes, and it's almost like a ketchup, straight up maybe ketchup in some of these places. I don't know because I've never actually made it myself. But anytime I go somewhere and I see shrimp cocktail, there's like two things that it could be: either like shrimps with cocktail sauce, or it's like the straight up big crazy glass where they're putting all the stuff in and it's so good. Just eat it with crackers. Go crazy for that stuff. I love it. Have you ever had? Well, yeah, you have had it at Signatures. Is that the first time you had something like that, or you've had that before?
I think that was the first time having like a big old like shrimp cocktail kind of thing. I've never seen that like in front of me. I've seen pictures and videos of it before, but to have it sitting in front of you, you're like, oh, this is awesome.
Yeah,
just having a party.
Oh,
like dancing with the shrimp before you dip it in.
That's called playing with your food.
Oh, I do that. I definitely play with my food for sure.
Oh, that's terrible. So, Danny Lee will be in during the 10 o'clock hour. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be learning about everything that he has going on. He's the foodie realtor, which I feel like is a kind of neat little area for him to kind of hang on, because he's a realtor, and he's also known on social media as being like a foodie guy. So why not take the two things that you love and you do, combine them together, and you're the foodie realtor. Like, what would you be if you could take two things? I think you'd be like the video that guy.
Video that guy.
You're the video that guy.
Cornless video that guy.
Yeah, for sure. And what would I be? I would be, I don't know. I'm not that guy.
Stylish. Good looking.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Whoa,
just giving some compliments.
I appreciate those. That's funny and kind of alarming. Right now it's 8:39. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
So yeah, Miss Cindy Vargas will be in, and she'll sometimes pop in on our feed. So she's been there, I would say, almost since we started live streaming. Sometimes she'll come on, but she's always on mainly during the health times, because I mean, as a medical professional and being a nurse and everything else that she has going on, it seems
crazy
like
hours.
Yeah, that dude, being a nurse and working in the medical industry at all,
crazy.
It's a lot of hours. And so like the shifts, it's like, oh, well, this time you're working, 12 hours in the middle of the night. And then like in 2 weeks, you're going to be working in the middle of the day, and then you get some time off. Then you're going to do it again. So I'm wondering how you juggle all that stuff.
Can I tell you one thing I'm really excited about when she comes in?
Of course.
She's bringing in like a demonstration thing. Like she's going to have a demonstration on how to do CPR.
So are you saying like it's one of those like
Annie
a mannequin?
dolls?
An Annie doll.
You never had Annie? They were called Annie when I was in high school. The Annie CPR dolls. So in college, I actually wrote a speech about iStan, which is like this medical robot that moved and breathed like a regular person. And I kept making jokes back to my health class in high school, where I was, wanting to do CPR on Annie. The enjoyment of doing CPR with Annie.
Yeah.
You get it?
Unfortunately, I think I do.
So it's really exciting because it's kind of cool to see a doll. It reminds me of that episode in The Office. Have you gotten to that one where they're doing CPR?
Yes.
Staying alive.
Yes.
Staying alive.
Yeah. Actually, I was falling asleep during that episode. And my wife was like, and just because I was tired, we probably had already watched like 2, and that was the 3rd one. She was like, you gotta wake up. She's like, I'll just pause it. So we stopped it, and then I went to sleep and watched it like 3 nights later. But yeah, I did see that one. Is there any other? So we have some people giving some reasons that you may be excited to have that CPR doll in.
Well, I wonder if today I can also, not just because the doll's coming in, but also because I think my certification has expired.
If you can get
recertified today, like, do I need anything?
Do you wave that card around? Because I've done it before, and they give you like a little card, and it is dated, so it's like, hey, you may need to be retrained or something like that. So whenever something happens, do you like, don't worry, guys, I am certified by the Red Cross. I am able to take care of the situation. Let me assess this. Is that something that you like wave around?
I feel like that would be a really funny hot dog chronicle. Like the hot dog's on the ground dying. You come up and you're like, don't worry, guys, I got this.
Yeah.
You flash the card.
Let's let me come up with the ideas still from now on, especially for these kind of videos, and then we'll leave you with the hot dog suit.
Okay,
and then we'll see how that goes. And definitely. Right now it's 8:42, and now it's 8:43. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart, your brand new morning routine at a brand new time. It's day 3 of us starting at 8:30 in the morning, and I've been having a blast. I've been getting here even earlier because I'm dropping my son off at Abundant Life Christian School, where he's in the kindergarten class, and he seems to be loving it.
You sent me a text at like 6:45, like, hey, where are you? And I'm like, in bed? It's 6:45, Gardy. Why are you at work already?
Well, I got to get up and go to the gym at 5. And then after that, I go home, shower, get ready, do my stuff, my routine. Got to get my son up and make sure he's done and taken care of. And then I got to come up here and start prepping for the show so I can make sure that we are prepared.
I like that.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been good. I had time to stop and go get my son a donut this morning because I was trying to get him some breakfast at the house. He wasn't having it. He's like, well, I'm not hungry. I'm like, okay, I understand that. I didn't eat breakfast much as a kid, like before I went to school. And if you're not hungry, you're not hungry. So on the way, I was like, hey, do you want to go and get a donut? Because I realized I was like 35 minutes early. And he was like, yeah, I want a donut. So we went to the donut shop. Shout out to Dixie Donuts in Hitchcock. They have some delicious stuff. 75 cents. Went and got a donut. Came back around, dropped him off. Watched him eat it.
That would be so hard. I'd be like, I want to eat the donut too, but you can't eat the donut yet.
I didn't want the donut.
Okay, good. I still would want the donut.
I don't know. I can see that, but it's just I don't know. That's something that I kind of mentioned yesterday, and I don't know if this is like a addictive personality thing or a willpower thing. But Dr. Chapo was mentioning it too. So when it comes to willpower and food, if I want to do something and I'm set to it and made a decision, to me, it's kind of like a challenge. Like I'm going to challenge myself. I'm going to be able to do this. I'm not going to eat this, and I'm not even going to look at the donut like that. It's not even an option for me. It's not on the table, so I don't want it. But I know everybody's different, and I do stuff like this not only with food, but I've mentioned this before, but like getting up in the morning. Sometimes it's 1 alarm, it's 2 alarm. I'm going to snooze alarm 3, and then like, oh my gosh, I'm running late. I will sometimes challenge myself to, hey, whenever my alarm goes off, first thing in the morning, I'm not going to snooze it. And to me, it's kind of like a game. Like I'm just going to get out of bed and just get ready. And it's amazing how much extra time you can find in your day in the morning before even getting here. This is how much water I've drank. This was a gallon jug, and it's like half gone. And I don't know, just from being up. And that's another one that Dr. Chapa had said, like, it's almost like a game. How soon can I finish this gallon of water? It's funny. I don't know. What do you think about any of that?
If you put good food in front of me, it's really hard not to just go at it. Like just to jump in and bite it and just put it in your mouth.
Just
it's so hard.
Live in it.
Just swim in it, you know? I feel like I feel like after Tuesday, that's what I'm doing.
I feel like I was trying to motivate you, being like, you're like,
you didn't change anything in my mind. My mind is dead set on just swimming and good food.
Wow, I really connected with you. I thought you were looking at me and you just like had a look in your eye, and I was like, oh man, maybe Curt's feeling this. He's gonna be like, you know what?
I was actually just dreaming of like a really good mac and cheese grilled cheese sandwich.
Wow.
Like the combination of the two together. That's all I was thinking about the whole time you were talking.
You probably zoned out and didn't even hear a word that I said, other than like sometimes. That's like the first thing I said, and other than that, you're like zoned out. What else is going on?
You know, like also like the Wendy's commercial was going through my head. Like any Wendy's commercial, just picture it. Like you were talking, and I was imagining Wendy's, like hamburgers, and
Wendy's
chicken nuggets with the red logo.
Wow! Shout out to Wendy's, I guess. Wendy's commercials aren't the same for me because they don't have Dave Thomas in it anymore. There was just something about Dave Thomas.
Dave was the best.
He was like so personable, and I was like, yes, I will eat that double stack square patty. Give it to me. I want that.
The new Wendy's like spokespeople that they have on, they try to do like the Wendy's characters. Just doesn't work for me.
Yeah. See, I don't even know what commercials you're talking about. I don't watch enough TV.
Since Dave left, they brought in more people to like be like, oh, come eat this food.
I don't know them. I guess I zone out during those commercials, but I watch different TV than you do, I think, because the TV that I watch is mainly like YouTube on my television. Then my kid has the remote, and he's like going through like either Sesame Street videos, through stuff that I don't even understand because it's in different languages where people are singing songs. Like Baby Shark is the jam at the house, and I can personally say that I've heard at least like 15 to 20 different versions of Baby Shark. I've thought about doing my own, putting it on YouTube, sneak it in the playlist, and see what reaction I would get from my kids.
Baby Shark was one of our warm-ups for the speech team when we were younger, or in college.
How young did you start speech in like kindergarten?
In college, I was just...
When you were younger in college? Okay.
Yeah, Baby Shark.
How was that a warm-up?
Because you get to dance around and like you would be like, swimming.
Interesting.
And then shark attack.
Oh man. Dude, you just got really excited talking about this.
Well, because it's fun. Like when you think about warming up and having, it was a lot of fun to do Baby Shark. And it's really cool to see Baby Shark making a comeback. I feel like I was part of the initial like Baby Shark. Like, welcome to 2008, America.
Wow. I don't know. I'm not sure where the history of Baby Shark comes from. I thought it was like Ping Pong, and that's like a name of a YouTube channel who did a video, and that's the first that I know. But if you have some history, give us the history behind Baby Shark, because Curt is wanting to know, and he thinks that he's the originator. I am 100% sure that he is not.
I'm not saying I'm the originator, but I was doing this in like 2008. So
I don't know if you should be bragging about this or excited. As a college,
Shark.
I know the song. Right now it's 8:49. I just want to say good morning to everybody watching on Facebook. Good morning to everybody watching on YouTube Live. Good morning to everybody that's going back and listening to this podcast. I said podcast. Guess what? We're starting
a podcast.
We're starting a podcast where people will be able to go back and stream the audio and get that from iTunes, get that on Spotify, listen to it, I guess, on Apple Music, anywhere where you can stream podcasts. That's going to be available soon. That's one of the things I was kind of excited to talk about that I was going to try and contain, but I don't know. It's 8:50, and if you're listening right now, I feel like you're one of the dedicated few that deserve to know. So we won't talk about it much, but stay tuned in, because in the coming weeks, in the coming days, we're going to have more information as we roll that out and make it available. We want to be on every platform ever. Like, we need a Google Plus KHEA radio. Curt's already working on the KHEA radio MySpace page, getting that coding on there, making sure that our profile looks beautiful. I want glitter everywhere.
Tom is already our friend on there.
Yeah, I saw a meme yesterday that said, Tom never deleted anyone's Facebook. Tom never, censored anybody's videos and what they were able to share. And he was so good to us, and we just stopped and turned our back on Tom from MySpace and just left him there.
Yeah,
he was
Tom
so
was
good
the
to
best.
us.
Tom never blocks us on groups because we post too much in a group chat. That is not what Tom would do.
You sound like you're speaking from personal. Is this personal experience?
This might be anger rage build up because Facebook has blocked and limited my profile.
Man,
I had to go and create like a new profile or like reactivate one that was old because I needed to be able to promote.
Hey, so check it out. My wife is watching on our Facebook live stream and said that Tom probably would have censored Curt. And to be fair, I could see that. He'd be like, okay, too much. Enough is enough. This ends now.
I see so much worse though on Facebook. Why me? The hashtag why me campaign.
Wow. Yeah. Do
you
want
lost?
me to go through this now?
Do you feel lost and alone? Is your Facebook profile damaged or censored? Hashtag why me?
I feel like I could lead like the other end and it would be hashtag here's why. And I would just have lists and lists and be like, okay, on behalf of Mr. Zuckerberg and the defendant Facebook, I would like to explain to you hashtag here's why. Section 1, Article 1, A through C. And I'm like, just like going through the list. Mr. Casper, did you or did you not? And then boom. And you'd be like, wow. Okay. And you like to argue everything, but I feel like after I gave this speech, you would just be like standing up and clapping, being like, wow. Well,
I'm sorry. I was thinking of Wendy's again.
That's why. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Gonna give a shout out to one of our sponsors that makes this whole thing possible. Stay tuned to this spot. Thank you to Texas Chronicles, History, Mystery, and Adventure. Food, fun, and family-friendly adventures of Texas. Look no further than Texas Chronicles, History, Mystery, and Adventure. Follow Joe Perez as he travels the Lone Star State, discovering all it has to offer. Connect with Joe through Facebook at TX Chronicles and Instagram at TX Chron. Thank you for partnering with KHEA Radio. Texas Chronicles, History, Mystery, and Adventure. What's up? You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
So we stream live every weekday, and this radio station is on the air 24 hours a day right here from beautiful Lamarck, Texas. You can literally, and I mean literally, we're kind of proving that, and it's been proved before, go anywhere in the world from Lamarck, Texas. We're located at 601 Delaney Road, right here in Lamarck off of exit 13 on I-45. So I'm excited about a guest that we have on Friday that I want to talk about. It is somebody that we've been having some communication with, and we're finally able to bring him in.
Yeah, TJ Odd, I believe that's how you say his last name, is coming in from I-45 now, and I'm super excited about that. He's going to be talking about everything that he's doing with I-45 now. He lives and works right here in our backyard and covers everything that takes place.
Is that who that is in the backyard? Because I've been looking behind the building and there is somebody that's out there often. Is that him?
Yeah.
Oh my
He's back there with the camera going, Gardy, what are you doing?
Breaking news.
Gardy,
I love I-45 now because this is our area. This is like who we are. KHEA Radio is a community-driven, community spotlight-based radio station, and we love to put a spotlight on people in the community that are doing awesome things, people that are doing something positive and making a difference, because I feel like everybody can make a difference. You know, it's teamwork. It's coming together in the good times and the bad times, and pointing the spotlight on people that deserve to have their story told. So TJ, he's been doing this for a while and has done a lot of cool things. So I'm excited to learn how it started, where it's going, and what can we expect next, and how can KHEA Radio help I-45 now?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of overlap for us where we can be like, I don't know, there's different some ideas that we're throwing around that we can help bring in, I guess, more people to know what's going on here in our area.
Yes, because there is a lot. And we find that out every day, like a little bit more, something that's going on in the community. I'm just thinking, even people reaching out to us, which we love. And you can email us, khea@khearadio.com. If you have something going on or know an event that needs to be told about, we would love to share that information. So you can reach us. You can also give us a call or send a text message at 346-704-1806, 346-704-1806. 1806. If you call or you text that number, it goes straight to my phone. It goes straight to Curt's phone. We got it set up to where it hits us up both, and we'll answer if we can. If not, sometimes we're driving, and that's literally the only time we don't answer it, or like if we're sleeping. And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. But right now, we have about 4 minutes till the top of the hour, and we're going to have some guests in. I'm excited. So Miss Cindy Vargas will be in. We're going to be learning about some certifications that people can get. I think it's like group training. Can you think of, and I know you already mentioned like for teachers and students, and maybe we can talk about that more, but like, who could this benefit? Like being, certified and knowing how to do CPR and certain things on that it can rise up in situations where it's like, hey, we need help. It's an emergency. Like, who can this benefit?
I think it can benefit anybody.
Yeah.
I think, you never know when that situation's going to arise. Maybe you're out at a restaurant, maybe you're at home and something goes wrong and you need to know how to do it. I think parents, if you have kids, I think that's important if all of that is needed and necessary.
Yeah, I agree. So Miss Cindy Vargas, she's here. We're going to get her in the studio. Woo-hoo. We're going to get her brought in, set up. And Curt's eyes just lit up because I'm going to call it a dummy, but it's like the doll, So his eyes lit up. He's really excited. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. It looks like she brought more goodies, and I'm kind of scared because it looks like it's in a cake box, but I'm not sure if it's a cake.
It's donuts!
Is it donuts?
It's donuts!
Are you going to eat a donut?
I'm going to eat a donut. No, I'm not going to eat it.
Is Dr. Choppa watching?
Dr. Choppa's not watching.
Now that you said his name, Facebook will alert him that we're talking about Dr. Aaron Choppa at Living Well Clinical Nutrition Center in Leak City. I'm trying to think of anything else I can say that will kind of maybe alert his Facebook.
No one's going to be watching. I'm going to do it off camera. So then you'll be like, Curt's eating a donut. And I'm going to be like, no, I didn't. And then I'm like, wiping away their thumbs.
Wow. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. God is our... What's up, Facebook? Y'all think, if those are donuts, and they may not even be donuts, do y'all think Curt will be able to... He said, let's go see. Will he be able to help himself? Show some willpower. Let me see what he's doing. He looks really excited. What is it? It's Bonnie's Donuts. Man, we love Bonnie's Donuts. Jennifer says she will eat the donuts.
Oh, there are. Yes.
Jennifer said she'll eat them. She's coming.
Branch out CPR.
Cool.
Look at those. Shout out to Bonnie's Donuts. Bonnie's Donut. Ooh.
Who's had Bonnie's Donuts before? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you had.
We're going there on Monday.
So what do you call that? Because I was like, Curt was calling it Annie. Is that what, like the little doll? I was calling it like
Annie's the baby.
Oh, okay.
Annie's the baby.
And what is this one called? Don't know. I was calling it a dummy.
Dog or a doll.
They address Annie
As
as the baby. I
the-
didn't bring Annie with me because I haven't got Annie's clothes in the mail yet. I didn't want to bring.
Yeah.
Here,
let me turn. Curt's
Annie
mic
was definitely just the adult female in my high school, I guess. So.
Wow, probably not. I feel like this went really weird real fast.
Yeah, when you said, because I talked about how when I was in college, I wrote a speech about iStan, which was a medical robot, and how I made references to like a relationship with iStan, and then like my relationship with Annie, the CPR doll in high school. And then you come in and you say, oh, it's the little kid. And I'm like, no, it definitely was the adult Annie in Nebraska. So just to clarify.
Okay.
Nebraska, you're in Texas, Curt.
Oh, man.
We need somebody that went to school with Curt to come on the air and please verify this information. Because if not, I feel like we need to fire Curt right now and stop this before it goes any further. Please. What's the name of your high school?
Oh, man.
What's the name of your high school and who is your health teacher?
Lexington High School.
Lexington High School.
Can we just dig in? I'm going to dig into
Nebraska.
Man.
Okay. So what's the phone number? Is this the one you went to Lexington Senior High School?
Yeah, there's only one.
Should I call and ask for the health teacher?
Yes.
See if
Who
they'll
would be
get
the health teacher now. I don't. Oh, Kelly Ninus was one of the health teachers.
Coach Ninus
Coach
was?
Ninus. He was one of the
Tag him.
PE.
Okay, so if you want to get technical about it,
Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay, sweet.
when you Google Annie, the baby does come up and they address her as little Annie. And then
Little
it does
Oh, okay.
have Annie as like for some of the adults.
Yes.
Okay, thank
See,
goodness.
not creepy anymore. Well, it's still creepy.
I
but
still want
less
Coach
creepy.
Nine is on.
They call this one little Annie and the baby's baby Annie.
Baby Annie. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so it was just Annie.
So right now we are
Whew.
streaming live on Facebook, and we're streaming live on, well, like everywhere, but and any other places that we can figure out where we're streaming live.
Yes.
Everything
We
is
don't-
being recorded on our mics as well, audio files, because we're starting a podcast, so it'll be hopefully on Spotify and everything. But it all comes through the mics, just so you know. We like to let people know. And whenever, yeah, move it however you want to. It's all good. Like, let me see. So how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys this morning?
Doing really good. So we moved our show up to start at 8:30 because we were 9 to 11, and we started that on Monday, was day one. And so it's been, the shows have seemed shorter, which is weird. Like, so we started 30 minutes earlier, but the show doesn't seem longer.
Yeah,
It's going good so far.
those donuts are gonna make this show really, really.
It smells
long.
great in
They
here.
smell really good.
Yeah.
He was like, be careful because they're like very fresh
Did
out.
you tell them that you were bringing them for being on the radio?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you should have told
should've.
them.
You need to call them back up and be like, so I bought those branch out CPR donuts for the radio
For KHEA.
because we're going there on Monday because they've blessed us a lot
Oh, really?
as part of the radio station,
Oh, wow.
and so we're going to be hopefully talking about partnership opportunities where they
Oh.
become a partner with us.
Yeah, they sometimes just like pop in like, hey, can we bring you stuff? And they'll just bring us donuts. They brought us, because they do a 5-pound cinnamon roll. Have you seen that?
Mm.
They do a 5-pound cinnamon roll. It's huge. They brought us, how many did they bring us? I want
Six. They
Six
brought
of those.
5-pound cinnamon rolls because I made the mistake of saying, hey, we have 6 employees, which we do. We usually have 6 employees.
Technically, somewhere.
And they brought in a 5-pound cinnamon roll for each 6 employee
Oh, my
members.
goodness.
Yeah, and then we
Did
went
you
and ate
guys
one.
eat it?
Well,
Oh yeah, we tore into it.
You ate it? You ate it too, Gardy? That was
Yeah.
before
I
your
wanna do a
21-day
challenge.
fast?
oh, that was, when was that? That was a while
That
back.
a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But I want to do a challenge with them where we do like eat the 5-pound cinnamon roll all in one
No.
sitting. I think I could do it.
Yeah, that would be painful, I think, but you should try it. We messed up table in the back doing that a little bit. So like it was, the cinnamon roll was so hot and the icing we put on it was just like melting, and it melted like through the box and it left like a residue. And I'm not sure. I think we just got blamed for it. Hey, good morning.
Yeah, I don't think it was definitely us.
Definitely not us. So we got a lot going on. What have you been up to? This is new, like the CPR. So what is the certification and what all can you teach and what are you doing?
Okay, so I am.
Yeah, well, we're live on here and then we'll go on the air and probably reiterate
Okay.
everything.
So I teach the basic life support and the heart saver and first aid.
Cool. And what are those? What's the basic? You said basic life support.
Mhm.
What does that entail?
It entails on how to save someone if they were to go into cardiac arrest.
Cool. Something me and Curt were talking about earlier is who can these programs benefit? And we were trying to, I mean, there's a lot and there's pretty much every situation, but I mean, can it be for everybody?
It can be for everybody. You know, a lot of people don't realize that because some people tend to think, oh, CPR
Yeah.
is just for medical people or EMS. And really it's not. If you have a kid, if you have family, which everybody has kids and family,
Yeah.
it's very important that we all know it because we never know when we will encounter that moment where, I mean, Curt may fall out right here. You may need to do CPR on Curt.
We did almost.
You know, like
Dominic
seriously,
was in
like
the
people
studio.
don't realize the importance of knowing CPR
Yeah.
until it actually happens and they encounter that person that needs it and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And then after the fact, they're like, okay, I need to go get CPR, you know, learn CPR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So we can go on right now. We got 9 seconds. Are you ready? It's all good. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have a special guest in studio we're going to be learning about something that's very important and probably not stressed enough in the community. And so these are the kind of things we love to talk about. We love to learn about. And I think we have a couple special guests in studio actually, because we have Miss Cindy Vargas and we also have and I don't know what to call it. Curt was calling it Annie, but I don't know if it's actually an Annie. It's a doll. It's like a doll, or I'll call it a dummy. But I don't know. That's not like really a nice word. And so I don't like to say it. Miss Cindy, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys today?
Doing awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. And I saw that here recently you have been doing something different. And so can you kind of tell me a little bit about what's going on, like the different things that are offered and what it entails?
Okay. So I just started a business and it is called Branch Out CPR.
Okay.
And
first of all, I love the name because it incorporates you and it's still like with the logo and that like the card that you handed me. It's really cool. So awesome. I love it. Sorry to interrupt you.
You want me to tell you how I came up with that name?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, Branch is my children's family last name.
Uh-huh.
So that's where I got the branch from.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the out is representing the tree branching out and having more than one facility eventually. So like taking it not only here in Lamarck, but to Houston, Humble, like all the surrounding areas.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, I like it. Yeah, Branch Out CPR. And we're talking to Miss Cindy Vargas. And you're also a nurse as well, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. Is this something, I feel like that helps that you're a medical professional, that you are a nurse. And are these things that they teach you like when you become a nurse, or is this like part of it, or how does that go?
Actually, I've known CPR like over 25 years at least. But no, it was prior to nurse. You have to know CPR just to like get into a medical training of any sort. Yeah,
I got you. Curt, I think we've both taken like some kind of CPR training, but I think ours expired. I don't know. It's good to get like renewed. Is that something that happens? Do they expire?
They do. You have to be recertified every 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
2 years. Yeah.
Yes.
And so can we get recertified right now? Like,
how long does it take?
It takes like 2 hours to recert.
So the answer is
we got 2 hours. Let's go. Being on the radio, I think speeds it up. So then it counts as only 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I was a lifeguard in high school, and that was something that we had to do. But I even remember, so we're trained. It was awesome. And then by the end of the summer, I'm like sitting on the little lifeguard stand thinking, okay, I hope nothing happens because I'm not sure I remember exactly what to do. So, I mean, because it's easy to forget because it's not something that you practice. And it's probably something that you should keep fresh, especially if that's your job. But I was like 16. And then also I used to be a technician for AT&T. And that's something they did like in our training, just like, hey, you need to go just in case, you know. And Curt, you said you did some stuff in high school, right?
Yeah, we actually, it was part of the health class to do CPR when I was in high school. But then as a teacher, I was at a school in Vermont where it was required that every student and every teacher had to take CPR and the AFib certification. So we actually went to the local hospital and they took classes. And so every student, you couldn't graduate and you couldn't teach there unless you were CPR certified, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
And that was every year. Like, so every year you were getting your certification updated.
That's cool. Do you think that's a good idea?
That is awesome.
Yeah, because especially, okay, you got students, you got sports, you never know what's going to happen. You know, with school starting, this is a great time to reach out and see what it takes to get certified to be able to know how to do these things. So you said there was like life-saving. Can you go through, did you list like 5 things or there was something?
Basic life support and heart saver and first aid. That's what I teach.
Okay. And so basic life support, what does that entail?
How to save someone if someone was to need CPR.
Okay.
And the heart saver covers the basic life support along with first aid.
Cool. And then what was the next one?
Heart saver and first aid.
Heart saver and first aid. So first aid, that would be like when would somebody, what's qualified as first aid?
It's Like, what does it cover?
Yeah, well, because I think of first aid, and I know there's first aid kits, and so when I look in a kit, I'm like, okay, there's like Band-Aid, there's probably some gauze, maybe some, some wrap or something. So, but like, when does it stop becoming first aid? Like, if somebody like had a huge gash in their arm, would that still be considered, applying first aid, or is it something small?
Okay, so that would be considered first aid until like that person would maybe like go into shock. And
Okay.
then you would need to do CPR on the person.
Okay, I got you.
Yes.
Would you? Okay, I have just before we keep going into the technical things, I just have to ask Gardy, if I was sitting there, like freaking out,
Don't ask this.
Maybe
you don't want
like
the answer, Kurt. You don't
like
want the answer to this.
foaming at the mouth,
You don't want this,
would you do CPR?
Kurt.
What if I was laying there dead?
I'm gonna have to say,
You would let me die?
you don't want the answer. You shouldn't
Wow.
ask questions that you aren't ready to
Wow.
receive the truth.
I don't know. Isn't he required if he's certified that he has to?
No, he's not required.
But is it a myth? Because aren't doctors required to?
Okay, so we had this discussion last week in a class I taught here at the school. And so they have the Good Samaritan law
Yes.
that covers you in case anything were to happen in the event that you were doing CPR on
Yeah.
someone. However, me being a nurse, if I am off duty, I am not required to render CPR to someone. Now, would I do that? No, of course not. I would not do that. I could be off, and of course, I'm going to go ahead and render aid to anyone that needs it, but
Right.
you are not required.
Kurt, why you give me that look?
Because you just straight up said, nah, I'm just going to let you sit there.
I did not say that. I said, don't ask the question that you're not ready for the answer.
It's implied.
I feel like, I don't know. And at this moment, I am not certified. I don't remember the only thing I do remember, and this is something that's like stuck in my head, is whenever a baby is choking, like you turn the baby over and kind of rest it like on your hand. And you can see if you're watching on Facebook, if you're listening on the radio, I'm really bad at describing this. And then you like kind of reach in their mouth. And then after that, you do like a pop to try and get something out of their airway. So that's something I really remember. And they made us like try it out and test it out. And I was like, man, I feel like I need this. And I think they even said use your pinky because obviously a baby's mouth is small. You're trying to clear anything that may be caught you can grab. Does that sound right?
Okay,
Kind
so
of.
I'm just going to tell you this for River's sake.
Okay.
You would never reach in their mouth unless you see the object.
Okay, you see it because you may
Yes.
shove it further.
Exactly. So you will never reach in the mouth unless you actually see the object.
Okay,
Yes.
I got you. Well, River's actually coming up here in a bit because whenever my wife saw that there was Bonnie's Donuts around, and me and Kurt right now are kind of like trying to only eat fruits and vegetables.
We can't even
Are
touch
these
them.
vegetable donuts? Bonnie's they do some amazing things, so they may
I don't
be.
think so.
It's a vegetable. I saw it growing on a tree once.
Let me see if I can show Facebook. Let me
Oh,
see if I
man.
Kurt.
Keep those over
How
there.
do these donuts make you feel?
Keep those over there. But I like that they spell out branch out
They smell
CPR.
really good.
Kurt, how do these donuts make you feel? Can you like just talk?
No.
See, I'm sliding them around, but yeah, these donuts are awesome. So shout out to Bonnie's Donuts. They do all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah, we're going to be out there on Monday, so it's going to be hard because that's going to be the last day of our challenge.
Okay.
Last day.
Why didn't you? We should have scheduled it like the next day after.
Because we're going to go back. It's not going to be the last time.
That's true.
I figured it'd be easier because then we were like, hey, can you make us donuts?
Yeah.
Or like, hey, we're going to buy some donuts. Like, I figured we can sit there and say, no, we're only going to talk with them. And
I
not
got
eat.
you. Yes.
Try.
So, Miss Cindy, if somebody is interested in getting training, is it something you do one-on-one? Is it something that's in groups? Is it something that you can go to somebody's work, or like what kind of places are you able to do this at?
Okay. Actually, all.
Okay,
Any.
cool.
If it's a one-on-one and you call me and you say, hey, I need CPR like by tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's the morning or the evening, I'm open to it. I'm very flexible. And I do groups as well. Excuse me. So if you have like at least 3 or more people and you want me to come to you, I will come out to you
Cool.
with all my equipment.
Yeah. I feel like that makes sense. Like if there's a group, why not get a group? Even if you're just like one person and you want to get certified, like why not just say like, hey, let me get my friend with me. Why not, my husband, or, get your wife or your teenager. That's very important. I'll see on Facebook, like in my neighborhood Facebook groups, that there are teenagers who will babysit, especially, with the summer, with school starting up, maybe not as much, but they were just like, hey, I'm looking to babysit. I am certified. Having that makes a difference. It gives you an ease, like as a parent, knowing that, hey, this person is certified. They're by the Red Cross to be able to, if something happens, nothing will happen, hopefully, but you never know. And why not be prepared?
I have a quick question. So there's a lot of steps in CPR. What do you think is the most important step in the process of doing CPR?
I feel like the most important step is recognition, like recognizing that this person needs CPR and initiating it as soon as possible.
Because the sooner it started, as soon as something happens, you're supposed to call 911, right? Even before somebody else, like, hey, somebody call 911. It's kind of like a thing, if I remember correctly. And then you start, doing the steps and the process and in your training. And I feel like the next thing I do is like, hey, is anybody else here a doctor? Like, is anybody else? So you can hand it to them. But hey, let's take a break, and then we're going to continue this on the live stream, because you have the mannequin stuff in, and I want to see what that all is, so we can kind of demonstrate that for Facebook and see if they have any questions as well.
Yes.
You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is Bethel Be Enthroned.
I want those donuts.
Me too.
Really?
I just have one.
You've been eating better too. I know
have,
you. Yeah.
Yes, I have.
How's it going?
It's going really well. The only thing you know what? I was going to say the only thing I ate in New York was the pizza, but I actually had plans on eating a piece of cheese pizza, and I did not. I just ate salad the whole time.
Oh.
You can't go to New York and not have
I
a
did.
pizza.
I ate salad the whole time. However, me and my friend, we shared a piece of cheesecake.
There you go.
So that's the first cheat in a long time.
Yeah.
And
Dang.
it was very delicious.
Okay, so what do you have in your hand right now?
My mannequin.
Okay. Do you want to come over here so our Facebook page can see it?
Yes.
So this is what you train on.
Down.
Be better if I come this way.
Let me see. I'll let.
And that is my shirt.
I wonder if he wants to be my new co-host. So,
Can you kind of walk us through, I guess, what you do?
Okay. If something was to happen.
yeah, you can move the keyboard over there, and then she can you can move the mic, and you can still talk into it so people can hear your beautiful voice, Curt.
Wait, there you go.
So we're talking to Miss Cindy Vargas, and we're learning.
So
a little bit of CPR stuff.
The thing you do when you encounter someone who is hurt or injured is you check the scene for safety.
Okay.
You do not want to go into a scene and help someone if it's not safe. If they're in the middle of the street, if there's a fight going on,
Yeah.
you want to get help. You want to get someone to, hey, can you block this traffic? Then go ahead and go into the scene. You want to make sure it's safe for you. You don't want to become injured trying to help someone else.
That makes sense. So yeah, check the scene for safety. Make sure you're safe. I wonder because in some situations, if it's not safe for that person, it's probably not safe for you to move them, especially if you don't know exactly what's wrong.
Okay, and that goes on to a whole nother topic. But
Yeah.
if they're not breathing, if they don't have a pulse and they're not breathing, like you would rather help them breathe than to worry about their injury.
I got you.
Just FYI.
Yeah. One time a car accident happened right in front of me. I was maybe still in high school, and I was going down 2004 towards Angleton, and it happened like crazy. And like we were right behind the person. And so then we got out of the car and saw the lady there. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And I opened the door, and then out of nowhere, like, I don't know, like 5 cars pulled up. It was the craziest thing. They're like, stop, don't touch anything. And I was like, okay, I was just asking, if they're okay. And then I was like, well, I guess they got it under control. I'm leaving. And yeah, that was just.
Now that would be different. That would be different.
Okay. So you assess the scene. You got to check if it's safe. And then what's next?
Tap and shout. Hey, are you okay? Are you okay? He doesn't look like he's okay. He doesn't look like he's breathing. He looks like he needs CPR to me. So then I'm gonna, hey Curt, call 911, get an AED. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. This man does not have a pulse. And as I'm checking his pulse, I'm trying to watch for breathing at the same time.
Okay.
So he's not breathing. He doesn't have a pulse. So I'm going in. I'm going to immediately start my compressions. And I'm going to go 30 compressions to 2 breaths. 30 compressions to 2 breaths. I'm going to do CPR until I'm exhausted or someone else helps me arrive.
Like switch out. You know, the thing that's interesting to me about CPR, and I guess this is why it's important to get recertified, is that it's changed, right? Like sometimes the general like procedure, like what the Red Cross said, has changed, right? Because
Yes.
I remember they used to say, you know, sometimes do the mouth thing, then like, well, maybe not do the mouth thing, and then, you know, sometimes do so many compressions, and it changes, right?
It used to be ABC, airway, breathing, circulation. Now it's CAB, where you would automatically start the compressions first. So you probably haven't had that, right? Because you haven't been certified in a while.
Not since 2013.
Oh yeah. So you don't know the CAB, you know the ABC. Okay.
And even then, knowing it is like, do I really? I don't remember.
Airway, breathing. I forgot the C.
Circulation.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, this guy looks cool.
Is it so? Can you hear me?
Well, kind of, but you could just like literally move that arm over there, can't you? So that way that mic is there, and then I can pick that.
Yeah. So how does like you know, like shows like The Office where, you know, they do that scene where he goes
yes.
staying alive.
That's funny he says that. So they still till this day use that in the training, and that's just the way they give us the music in the training, because they want us to deliver the compressions at 100 to 120 in 1 minute.
Okay.
So they're saying if you're not going that to the beat,
120
you're not going
beats
fast
per minute.
enough. You need to speed it
Yeah.
up.
And for us, well, that makes sense. Yesterday, we accidentally started our recording podcast, and people were like, what's that clicking noise? And there was a 120 metronome beats per minute. So it goes, you know, in the background for the first like 10 minutes before we realized, oh, we better stop that. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, cool. That makes sense. You know, whenever you think of that, like that song or other stuff, then you know how fast. Otherwise, yeah, sometimes the counting and it just becomes too much. But I guess after a while, it becomes second nature, and that's a good thing.
Right.
And that's a good thing. So there's this one, and I said you had mentioned that you're waiting for like a smaller one to come in as well.
No, I have all my mannequins already.
Oh, you just didn't have the clothes.
The clothes, yes. The
Yeah.
Annie.
Yeah, Curt's first love.
Friend, yeah.
My first and my only.
They come with.
Wow.
They don't come with, but they have overalls that you can put on.
Yeah.
And it's like the traditional pink and white. So
I love it.
anyone
Yeah.
who's done CPR on a baby, like, you know, they have the traditional pink and white
Mhm.
overall. So I'm just waiting
Cool.
for them to come in.
So if you're wondering what's going on, if you're just joining, this is my new co-host. We'll call him Squirt. And he is awesome. No, just kidding. But we have Miss Cindy Vargas in studio learning about helping save someone's life. You know, CPR, what it takes. So as far as like cost goes, how much does something like this cost?
So for just the basic life support, I charge $50. If you give me a group, if you bring a group, or you have more than like at least 2 people, I'll give you a good rate.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, if anybody has any questions, let us know. We're about to probably go back on the air, and we'll be talking more about everything. So we're having fun talking to Miss Cindy Vargas. We have a new guy, 2 guests in studio, and I feel like he has some good stuff to say.
Listen, it's not you. It was
Really?
me.
Really?
It's not you. It was me. I couldn't save you.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know where you were going with that, and I'm glad that's where,
Why is it like, oh,
because you had moved it. It's all good.
It's all good. We're good.
So we got 2 minutes and 46 seconds now. So yeah, this is Kickstart. If you're just joining in, maybe you've never hung out with us before, but we go from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. every weekday, Monday through Friday now. And we have a lot of cool stuff going on. We're going to have our friend Danny Lee in studio, the foodie realtor, talking about what he's been up to. We haven't seen him in a bit, so we'll see what's going on.
I'm excited because I just got word that we are giving away a $25 gift card during that 10 o'clock hour.
Sweet. To where?
Hold on. I saw the text message. Skipper's Greek Cafe.
That's cool.
So they're going to be giving away. I think what we should do is I have some ideas.
Here we go.
I have some ideas, but $25 gift card to Skippers in that 10 o'clock hour. So make sure that you're staying tuned and tell your friends to tune in as well.
Curt likes to sometimes unleash he has a good idea, he thinks, like on the air, like in the middle of nowhere, not like running it by me first. I'm like, that's a terrible idea.
Oh, this one, I think that's why I was going to wait. I was going to run it by you first.
Oh, wow.
Since, you're the guy in charge.
That is
and
true.
I'm just here holding on to the mannequin.
Make sure the mannequin's okay. So somebody asked, where are the classes held? So Miss Cindy was kind of talking earlier that she can make it work anywhere. You want to kind of share that information again?
Okay. Well, I'm actually located off of Highway 3. The address is 1020 Highway 3 in Lamarck, Texas. However, like Gardy mentioned, and I mentioned earlier, if you give me a group of people, I will come to you. Like if it's a business, like a daycare, any type of business, and you have room for us to do the classes there, I can come to you guys, or you can come to me.
Yeah. Either one works.
Yeah.
So if you just reach out, I think, did you pin that information on there?
Yeah, her number's on there. It's 409-338-7159. That's 409-338-7159.
Yep. So that's exciting. I like this. And I like this guy. He seems like a good guy. He gets a bad rap.
He's Curt's best friend.
He's my best friend. That's always in trouble.
So have you ever been in a situation where you like probably needed some kind of CPR?
No.
No? Okay.
Not yet. Close one time.
Yeah. Here we go. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Right now it's 9:29. We're talking to Miss Cindy Vargas from Branch Out CPR, learning about what it takes to become certified. How can you get this information? And it's been a fun time. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
So Miss Cindy, can you tell us, and all the listeners here that are listening in their car, at work, wherever they're at, where are you located?
I'm located in Lamarck, Texas. The address is 1020 Highway 3.
Awesome. So if somebody wanted to go to that location, they'd be able to get in the services that you offer there. But we had also mentioned earlier that, for groups that sometimes you're able to go. And like, what kind of places would you be willing to go to?
As long as anyone calls and they have the environment that it takes to teach the class in, where we could set up a DVD. I could always bring my laptop and connect my Bluetooth to it. Preferably a TV though, like for bigger crowds. We could set it up just about anywhere. I'm available. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. However, if anyone out there needs a class in the evenings, all you have to do is give me a call. I'm available by phone anytime, 409-338-7159. You can call me. I'm flexible with my time and my hours. So.
Awesome. Well, we love it. And it's been a fun time learning about this stuff, especially with the guest that you brought in. And
does this one have a name?
No, he does not have a name.
I think we should call it. Wait, I have an idea for a name.
I was going to say Curt.
I was going to say the Casper. Call him Casper. Because he could be a ghost.
Okay, please don't.
If you don't CPR it correctly.
Hey, something I do have to ask, is it a myth or is it true? Because someone said if you apply CPR correctly, then you would have to break the ribs to be able to pump the heart. Is that something that's true?
We haven't always broke ribs.
Yeah.
If you go too deep sometimes and hard, you can break the ribs, and it does happen. But hey, if you're doing CPR on me, I would rather you break my rib and save me than
Save your
anything.
life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you ever had to do it on an actual person? Do
Oh,
CPR?
yes. Many of times. Yes,
As
working
as
as a nurse working in the hospital. I worked locally at a hospital in Webster, and yes, I've had to do CPR a lot.
how about like as a civilian, like not on the clock? Is that something you've had to do somewhere else?
Oh, yes. The Heimlich maneuver. My son, Eric, he was 5 years old and he was eating a jawbreaker and he choked
wow.
on it. Yes, he choked on it and I had to do the Heimlich maneuver on him.
You know,
It took,
that's crazy.
yeah, it took 6 to 8 times for
Mhm.
me to actually give him those abdominal thrusts before it actually came out. He had already started turning blue.
You know,
Wow.
my mom, whenever she was a kid, my grandfather had to do that to her because she was choking on something, and I don't know. I've heard the story like a long time ago, and I was like, wow, you know, it's cool to be able to know how to do that, and there's a certain technique to do it, and you always think like, okay, what are you doing? Like, what are you pumping? So I don't know, just not knowing how to do something right. But I feel like if you know a little bit and kind of trying to be able to recall, that's better than not knowing anything and not being able to remember it all step by step. So.
But not only that, both of you guys mentioned not knowing how to do it. Like
Mhm.
when you dial 911, if you don't know how to do it, they are trained to guide you through it
Oh,
until
that's
help
cool.
arrives.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes. Yes.
That's something they'll keep you on the phone and just say, hey, go here and there. Well, that's cool. That's good to know too. I had no idea. Well, hopefully we never have to do that.
Yeah, hopefully we don't. We
Okay.
almost did when I was in that chair.
Did you see the video? Curt got choked out by an MMA fighter here, and he literally,
Like was shaking.
but so this is the other thing. So
I
whenever
found
you,
the Holy Ghost.
whenever you get choked out, apparently what they're doing is they're cutting off the blood circulation to your brain. And so I always thought like, hey, you say choked out, like, oh, you're choking, like I can't breathe, you know, I'm choking. But no, it was like, I guess there's these arteries right here and the blood stops and you pass out. So that happened to Curt. And did you see that?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
We'll have
right
to
in
show
that
you
chair.
What was he choking on?
It was the move. He did a move on me.
No, he went like this. Curt asked if he could have a move demonstrated on him, and he obliged. He answered Curt's prayers, I guess. But yeah, Curt went boot, and it was interesting. But well, we shared that video out, like just that section of it. It's a little short video, but it's awesome. It's You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're going to take a break. It's 9:34. You're listening to KHEARadio.com 99.5. Coming up next is Building 429 with Go.
I'll definitely have to go back and watch that.
Oh my gosh.
What day was it?
A long time ago. I'll have to.
We go and tag you in it
Yeah.
because it's yeah, it's hilarious.
I'm looking forward to watching it.
Is there,
I used to watch you guys every morning, like whenever I was working 7A to 7P. But now that my schedule's kind of changed, like I'm
Yeah.
not.
well, now we're working on some podcasts, so you can go back in your free time and re-listen to it.
I always just go back to the Facebook page and rewatch it.
That's even better.
That works too.
Yeah, that's what I always do.
Awesome.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about on air?
I don't know.
Is there anything else you needed?
Something else
Or-
you want to share? Anything else?
No, I mean, we've pretty much shared
Covered
my
it all.
location, the prices, my availability, where I would go, and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Thank you for coming in.
You're welcome. So y'all make sure they get
People
them
will get
donuts.
them, and I'll try and keep Curt away.
No.
But Curt,
Start
you're
with
gonna eat
Solomon.
one.
Solomon was walking by just now. Tell him
Yes,
there's donuts
tell
in
him that
here.
if you
Solomon can eat
you-
some donuts. You know,
Solomon can have like 5 of those.
we had Bonnie's Donuts bring in kolaches and all kinds of stuff, but it was whenever they had what's it called for the youth in the summer? They had their discipleship program,
Uh-huh.
and so there was a bunch of teenagers, and they were
Oh.
able to help us out.
Yeah, I
They were
actually
like,
saw
"Here."
Leanne post like Honda Clear Lake or something.
Yeah.
Donuts. And so I had inboxed her and I asked her, I was like, hey, where'd you get those donuts? And oh, she posted for her son's birthday too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tyler
And
had
yes,
some.
and when I saw that, I was like, oh,
Our cover photo used to be Bonnie's Donut when they came in and had KHEA radio on the donut.
I got a picture of them. I'm gonna probably post it on my page.
Yeah.
There you go. Tag Bonnie's Donut and tag KHEA radio. We're going there on Monday. Should be awesome.
Well, you'll have to tell them that.
We will. We'll tell them.
About
Yeah.
the donuts to you guys from them. There's also a Bonnie's in Dickinson.
Yes.
Like,
Off of Highway
but they're
3.
not affiliated.
No,
though.
no,
I thought
it's
they
different.
would be, but yeah, they're not affiliated.
Yep.
So,
Thank
and so
you.
we didn't even talk about the every second counts here.
What does that mean?
Just like every second counts, like from the time that you see someone unresponsive and they need CPR to the time you start those compressions.
Yeah.
Everything about it, calling 911, getting the AED, like everything, like every second counts. So.
Cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because when I was only out for like 8, it was life or death.
Pretty
I was
much.
fighting for it.
Kurt was fighting for his life, having the fight of his life. And he was not
Someone
winning.
will definitely have to tag me in that so I can go watch it
Oh my god.
because I want to laugh.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny then. It's funny now, but it's funnier now. Kurt's okay because it was just like I thought he was faking it. I was like, "Come on, man, quit, really?" And then I was like, "Wait, he's not that good of an actor."
All right. Well, you guys have a good day.
You
and
too.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I'll be able to be at church Sunday. I gotta work tonight,
Yeah,
but I won't be out of town this week. So,
cool.
Yay.
Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
All right,
We'll see
bye.
ya.
Those donuts. I'm scared to go back over to that chair. Because I know I'm gonna eat one.
I'll move the donuts. It's easy. These look awesome though.
They do. They look delicious.
We need to take a photo and put it on for the Instagram.
You gotta move it because you.
Yeah, take a picture. Oh man, I almost licked my finger with this icing, but you know what?
You can't.
I'm not gonna do it. I need to find a napkin. Shout out to Bonnie's Donuts. Did you tag them?
Yeah, I did.
Tag them. That smell good. So my son had donuts, or a donut, this morning. And if you've never seen, well, you have to go look at our Instagram whenever we post this. But Bonnie's Donuts, they'll do like, instead of people getting birthday cakes, I mean, they'll do like anything, like spell out whatever you want.
We'll give one to Danny Lee when he comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you want to handle the Skipper's gift card
What
giveaway?
was your idea? Let me know.
I was gonna say that we only give it away when we get 20 people watching during the
So
10
they'll
o'clock.
have to share.
So they'll have to share it out and tell
We'll
their
have to
friends.
get Danny to share it too.
And then we'll do like the first, like the fourth caller to call in. We'll get the
caller.
How about the text? Like the fourth texter will get. What do you think?
Solomon. Well, that may work. You want a donut?
Sure.
You have your pick.
We
Yeah.
can't have any of it.
Bonnie's Donuts did it again. It's branch out CPR. So Cindy Vargas, that's what she's doing with a new business. Like, pretty cool.
Maybe we should ask Facebook. Facebook, what do you think? How would you want us to handle the gift card giveaway to Skipper's
Good
Greek
choice.
Cafe? Went with the R.
Well, that one has the. Woo! I got my eye on the U. That's the one I would do.
I have my eye on you too.
Bacon, yeah. So yeah, we have a Danny Lee coming in, and he's bringing in a gift card to a local restaurant, and we're trying to figure out how we're going to give it away. We're going to give it away on the show somehow.
Just go live on your iPhone.
Uh-huh.
Walk to my office right there.
Just hand it to me. Yeah,
Did you guys give out the soul to soul?
that's on Friday. So yeah, we usually
When I win that.
for those we usually do the week. So, but we have a couple that we're doing. So the odds are better. Yeah, soul to soul, man, it's good. Miss Cook, I love that banana pudding. I don't know what it is about it. It's different.
Yeah, sweet potato pie.
Do they have sweet potato pie? The only dessert I've had is the banana pudding, but I know she has other dessert because someone posted one on the thing of pecan pie.
Okay, so what did Facebook say anything about what we should give away? Or how
No,
we
if
should
y'all
give it
don't
away?
if y'all don't want the gift card, y'all just stay silent. That's fine.
Yeah, we need to know
we have
if
Solomon is ready for it.
we have a $25 gift card to Skippers, but we need to know how we should let it go.
Here's what I liked your idea of we'll give it away when we have 20 people watching, but I think that it should be like one of the 20 people watching that have a chance to win it, like one of the people actually watching.
How do we do that?
I don't know. That's why we're wanting your ideas.
25th caller.
The 25th caller, whoever's caller number 19.
25th person to text in. Y'all get text.
Yeah. When we did that, 25 at the 25th text. So 20 people have to be watching. Once we hit the 20 mark, then we're going to do the 25th texter. Is that too much?
Maybe. I feel like it's too much. There
Okay.
has to be an easier way. Like 20. Yeah, there's so many people watching. And then whenever they're watching, just say, I don't know.
Maybe that's when we give away a different number than our regular number. And that's so at that time, and then the 20th caller.
Almost would just rather do like a drawing, like the drawing of
So when
Just
we
write-
have 20 people, they have to put their name
say
down,
here. Yeah,
Here?
we'll put your name.
and then I'll draw a name
Yeah.
from the here.
I feel like that's easy because I want to make sure that it's one of the people, if that's the way you want to do it.
I like it. Let's
With-
do it.
with- So what do y'all think? Because other than that, we're just gonna give the card to Solomon.
How about 30? What about the number 30?
Kurt, you're going nuts,
25.
man. Kurt, you're getting wild.
We've seen that people can get to 20. Let's
I don't
make
know.
25.
I don't know. They just can't. They would have to start tagging their friends. Like, hey,
Now, yeah.
like not even just their friends, somebody that they have a pact with. Like, okay, if I win, we're gonna go eat together. If you win, we're gonna go eat together. The more people that we have in the group, then you have a pact.
All right. So
Ooh, Cindy said pick a number 1 through 100, and whoever gets the closest or something. Whenever we get
when we get to 25,
when we get to 25 or whatever number we say, like, okay, we're thinking of a number. It's 4. We're thinking of a number, and whoever gets the closest.
all right. I like that.
Kurt would be like -3, 0.
Okay. So then behind like my
No,
hand,
Kurt would be
the
like
number.
99.5, and like, Kurt, how did you have 99.5 behind your back?
Right. Okay, I like that. So during the 10 o'clock hour, we'll have to get to, I think 25 for a $25 gift card is pretty fair.
What if 2 people pick the same number? What if everybody picks the same number? Then they all win and they bamboozle us.
It's like the number, it's like on Price is Right, where if you
Yeah.
go the
$1.
$1.
$1.
Okay. So during 10 o'clock, we need 25 people watching before we give away a $25 gift card to Skippers. So make sure you start tagging people,
We
sharing
do.
this out.
Everybody's a winner. Everybody gets a gift card for $1. All 25 of you.
Ooh.
Yay.
$1. I got $1.
I got $1.
All right. Will you leave with that donut? It's not fair.
You don't have to leave.
It's not fair.
I can't multitask.
Well, you can't eat that.
I
And
got to resume what I was.
what is that?
It's a
One of those whole thing? Like,
yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna take the dark colors off there so we can use it for feedback.
cool. What do y'all got going on tonight?
Old people night. It's gonna be legit.
Old people night.
Yeah.
So like Kurt.
Everybody.
So Kurt, like Kurt's gonna
Older
be
than
in youth
Kurt.
tonight.
Older than Kurt.
Oh,
Like gray hair, Walker, all that.
I got you. I got
I'm
you.
dressed up as old people. I'm gonna have beanbag toss, checkers,
That's funny.
food and stuff. It'll be fun.
Man, I remember in youth and we'd have like theme nights like that. It was the best. So we'd usually do them on one Wednesday a month. can't remember where it fell in there, but it was called Youth Explosion. It was awesome. It was in what I call the the cafeteria where y'all have it now. That's where youth was whenever I first started going. And there would be like crazy hair night, crazy shoe night, like even like 70s night, 80s night, like people would go all out dressing up. It was a blast.
Yeah, it's fun, man. They've been looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I say at the beginning of the month, they've been asking me about it every week. Is this week old people night?
Yeah.
No.
It's kind of funny.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
So it's finally tonight. Tonight is the night.
Old people night. Kurt's gonna be there.
Blowing them all away. Go all out. I'm gonna kill everybody.
Are you gonna do your grandpa character? What was his name?
Old man Solo.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna gray my beard up.
Old man Solo.
Just let my hair be a big fro.
Yeah.
And then I got a few other tricks up my sleeve. I'm gonna get that walker out of the closet over there. So I'm gonna come in with my walker.
Someone needs to be like Uncle Drew. I always think of like Nate Robinson's character. And did you ever see the Uncle Drew movie?
I haven't seen it yet.
I didn't either, but people said it's better than you'd think it would be, I guess. Because to me, I'm like, that would be terrible. It's a terrible idea. Why would they do that? Uncle Drew, these young bucks. It's like they don't know.
I love Uncle Drew.
Yeah.
I gotta see that movie.
It's funny that they actually made a movie and it started as a Pepsi commercial.
Right.
Do you want to go on after the?
I turned your mic on.
Do you want to go on after the commercials?
Does that feel good when you rub your mouth on that brand new thing? Okay.
I haven't rubbed my mouth on it yet.
Keep seeing you like, do you want? Yeah, we can go on whenever you get back to the chair. So we got Danny Lee coming in. We're gonna get him to share it from every social media page because we need to get to 25 people. Whenever we get to 25 people, that's when we're giving it away. If we don't get to 25 people, I guess we're not giving it away. I don't know.
Nope.
We're saving it.
We'll do it again some other day.
Another day, whenever 25 people decide to come and want free
We
food.
we only reward good behavior.
How does that taste?
Not bad.
How does
It tastes like a bowl of milk
Ooh.
with a donut. That's what it tastes like.
Yeah,
With the frosting and the pebble.
that's cool.
Yeah. It's not bad.
What?
I feel like I'm like forcing
You just really want a donut?
protein bar for
Are you gonna eat one?
breakfast today.
You had a protein bar?
I'm so hungry.
This is a lot more than what I'm used to eating in the morning.
I'm gonna eat this banana.
All right, I just shared it out. We're going to be giving away that $25 gift card, but we have to get to 25 people watching at one time in order to get it.
As soon as we get to 25, that's when we're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get to 25, we're probably gonna give it to Solomon.
Hey,
Solomon's like, don't watch.
peace out.
Or Danny's just gonna take it back. I don't know. What's it called? Skipper's Coastal Seafood.
No, that's Flippers.
You said Skipper's something.
Skipper's Greek Cafe.
Skipper's Greek Cafe.
Bugle.
Is that place called Bachapole, that Albashi place?
It's over
That place is
on
good.
2094. So it's up over in Clear Lake Shores, right across from Jackie's Brick House and
Mm-hmm.
Oakie's Yard House.
I've been to Jackie's a lot. I know where all that is.
Okay.
See you, man. It's
I
Facebook.
gotta talk to you later when y'all are done. What's his name?
Is Curt fired?
No,
Not today.
that's debatable. All right.
Okay.
So check it out. Today we have Danny Lee coming in, and he's bringing in a gift card. We're going to give away to a location called Skipper's Greek Cafe, and it's off of 2094. I've never been to Skipper's. Have I been? No, I have not been to Skipper's. I've been to Jackie's Brick House. I love it there, they have some good stuff. They have, during crawfish season, that's where I like to go. Jackie's also has pizza. So they use like a brick oven. And I'm guessing that's why they named it Jackie's Brick House. Also, the other thing about Jackie's is they do like, I don't know if they call it Bay Area Idol, but they do a singing competition there. I've seen it like the past 2 years. The other thing about Jackie's Brick House, they have live music. And I've seen that Ricardo Daniels his band has gone out there and they've performed multiple times. If you have seen Ricardo Daniels perform, then you know how awesome and fun that is. Whatever used to be there before the Texas Pit Stop came into Lamarck, I know Ricardo, he would go play there. I can't remember. It was something. But I remember Ricardo used to play there. So we're doing a giveaway to a restaurant during the show, and it's going to go to somebody that's watching the show at that time. And the way that we're picking who wins is it's going to be somebody who's watching whenever we hit 25 viewers on this live stream. So as soon as we hit 25, so what I suggest you do is find a friend, tag them, and be like, hey, I just need you to watch. Right now, if I win, I'm taking you to eat. If you win, you're taking me to eat. Like, make a pact. What are you doing?
I'm sharing it out.
What's up, Danny? I'm going to throw this banana peel away. Probably step to the restroom.
Bring him in.
Yeah, bring him in. Why not?
Come on in.
Hey, Danny, I'm going to step out, throw this away, and I'll be right back.
You just dropped something, Gardy. Come on in and have it.
What?
Right there. Your banana. Come on.
Someone could slip on that.
Okay, so people who are watching, please do not tell Gardy that I'm stealing a donut. Here, come grab a donut.
Oh, wow.
It's from Bonnie's Donut.
Oh, Bonnie's rocks.
Grab one. We can't eat it.
Yeah, I'm on a diet too, but I would hate to offend Bonnie. And the tea looks like it's very petite, right?
Yeah, we can only do fruits and veggies, so we can't do that. It would mess all of everything we've ever done up.
I'm down about 10 pounds in about 7 weeks. Doing
Nice.
something similar with meal replacement shakes. But you have the taco hanging there just taunting you.
Oh yeah, no, the taco just taunts us the whole time. So Danny's eating one of the donuts. Ashley, I have not touched the donut yet. But take a look. Isn't that delicious from Bonnie's Donut? Look at that. I mean, come on. How this is how into this diet we are, is I can't even look at those and even taste it a little bit.
Well, I've taken one for the team, but I have to say it's not a great sacrifice. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah, see that you're just right there. So we are giving away a $25 gift card, but here's how we're giving it away. Is once this stream hits 25, then the 25 people who are watching at that time are going to be entered in to win. I think we're going to do like a number closest 1 to 100. So kind of a fun thing. If you're watching at that time, you'll put in a number. I'll give you about 5 minutes to put in a number. Then we have a number in mind, and the closest winner will win. So make sure that this stream gets to 25 so that you have a chance to win that $25 gift card to Skipper's Greek Cafe. Courtesy of Danny Lee, who is our guest at the 10 o'clock hour here shortly, as you can watch as he devours that donut that we're not allowed to eat.
Clear Lake Foodies. Yay. Wow. The icing is a nice touch. Yeah, I took one for the team, Gardy.
Bonnie's Donuts. All right.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So we got donuts in studio. Curt, how are you doing? Are you doing better? Are you still struggling?
What? I'm good.
Oh, did you have one? Are you good now? You had one? BRA.
He's just checking to make sure.
Okay. Maybe I could see you're like, hey, Danny, just let me like smell your breath after you take a bite of the ice.
Oh, man. The worst.
Oh, yeah. Is that what happened? Somebody tell me, Russ,
Good
you're
stuff.
watching. Did Curt struggle?
I did. I sat here. It was almost as bad as when I got knocked out.
I thought that you would give in.
So do I have a live mic, or were you muting me so I wouldn't like the noises from the donut?
You're live.
Oh no, they heard
Live.
every bit of that. So we are giving away the $25 gift card to Skipper's Greek Cafe, courtesy of all the foodie groups that Danny Lee offers. So if you have a chance, go ahead and share this out. The only way that we're giving that away is if you get to 25 people watching at one time. If you don't get to 25, then we get to keep it. Isn't that how it works?
There you go. We will eat it on your behalf.
Yes. So the only way that we're rewarding good behavior. Good behavior is listening and watching KHEA radio.
Yeah, I called my buddy Keeman and said, "Hey, you want to have some fun this morning?" He said, "Yeah." So didn't exactly have to talk them into it. They're good people there.
skippersgreekcafe.com. I want to check it and see what they got going on. Ooh, the menu. I want to look at the pics. That's what I want.
Tell you what, I am officially ambivalent about potatoes, but if you've never had their breakfast potatoes, they're a work of art.
So, okay, they got breakfast, like a lot of breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
And sandwiches, hot sandwiches, fried seafood, catfish, fried shrimp, fried oysters,
Gyros. So
hot
good.
open face sandwiches, ham, turkey, roast beef, and let's see, they got a lot. Broiled
Spinach
seafood,
pie.
Greek
That's some
appetizers.
classic Greek food right there.
So check it out. They got chicken fried steak with gravy, and their prices are really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're
So-
over on Marina, which is just almost to Kemah. Matter of fact, I'm not sure. I think their address is Clear Lake Shore. So
Then okay. Then the Greek dishes. That's what's up, man. I love Greek food.
the year's over the top. They had me at the tzatziki sauce. I'd eat the tire off my car with the tzatziki on it.
Baklava, cheesecake, some stuff I can't pronounce.
I've never
Galacta
tried.
baru, something. It says custard in parentheses. So they got custard. They got Greek cookies, which I've never had. They also have salads. So right now, I feel like that would be. Have you heard anything about the diet that we are on right now?
It's even more hardcore than what I've been doing lately. From what I heard.
What are you doing?
Breakfast shake morning and night from my good friends Ronnie and Acela Craig at the Nutrition Hub in Pearland.
Cool.
And then just trying not to go crazy the rest of the day. Having almonds as a snack and just packing a lot of protein.
Cool. Yeah, me and Curt. So it was 21 days. We're doing fruits and vegetables only for the first 10. We, no grains. So like no rice, no beans. We're not allowed to do corn, which we found out is a grain. And obviously water. We cut out caffeine because we were energy drinks like all day, every day.
Right.
So we cut out caffeine, no coffee, no energy drinks, no dairy, so no cheese for Curt. Literally, just think of vegetables and fruit. The 10 days, that's what we did. So then after day 11 through today, and we have one more week left, we have Curt found a little piece of the donut. Is he going to do it? Don't.
If you're from the
A moment on the
aren't
lips,
you
forever on the
genetically-
hips, Curt.
What's that? Another saying: the whiter the bread, the quicker you're dead.
The whiter the bread, the quicker you're dead. So,
Well,
That was South Beach diet.
now we're allowed to eat white meat one time a day for one meal. So like either turkey, chicken, or fish, either at lunch or at dinner.
Mhm.
And that's what we're doing.
Huh? Alligator's white meat.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Tastes
I
like
love
chicken.
But I've only had alligator fried alligator. I guess
eat
they can cook it
alligator
anyway.
every night.
Is that right?
I just kill it and eat it.
Why's your watch red?
I don't know. That's weird.
It's a good question. So we have a gift card to give away. We need 25 people to be on our live food feed. As soon as we have our live food, as soon as we have 25 people watching on Facebook, we're going to give it away. And that's the only way we're doing it today, courtesy of
We're up to 10.
Clear Lake Foodies and Galveston Foodies and Danny Lee and all of the stuff that he's doing, and he's partnered with these businesses. One's being Skipper's
Greek Cafe. So if you're watching right now, we have to get to 25 people before we tell you what we're going to do in order to win that gift card.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit complicated because, again, there has to be 25 people watching at a time. You guys getting
Astronomical
close.
numbers. How are we ever going to do this?
But if you don't get it, then we get to keep it.
This is like choking out Curt numbers.
This is.
Yeah.
I think you can do it. I don't know. We trust you.
Choking out Curt numbers. This is huge.
Choking out Curt numbers. We're big. That was 30, right? It had to be 30 people watching before he choked me out.
Was this when you had Vince on the air? Or
No, we had
His name
MMA
is-
fighter Dominic Perez. in
Oh,
studio.
sure. Okay.
Courtesy of a good night's sleep, courtesy of Dominic for Curt
Good
Casper.
night sleep.
Night, sleep tight. Crystal has a suggestion for the giveaway.
Yeah, no, we get to keep it. If you guys don't get to 25, then we get to keep it.
Crystal, would you take Curt for the meal so that way he gets to eat it too?
I'm down for that.
I hope Crystal wins. So we got 2.5 minutes. This is a long song. And then we're going to go on.
Why is it? And it's so slow. I say you fade it
Sounds
out.
good.
Just end it. Just be
It
like,
builds
no.
up. Look at this. Look. Can you see that? At the audio, at the file, like it's just getting to the good part.
Oh, okay. So we got to give the people what they want.
The people want this.
Well, it's a good thing you're off of
Delivering.
caffeine. Otherwise, it would seem even slower because you'd be that much faster.
And we've been drinking a lot of water.
Yeah.
So this is my gallon jug that I've been carrying around.
I'm trying to drink a gallon too. Yeah.
This is how much water I've drank today so far.
Mm-hmm.
So
And by that, I take it you mean the part that's not in there. Then-
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. I've already drank, I guess, like over half a gallon, it looks like.
Mm.
But yeah, it's been good. So far, so good.
Yeah, you guys have just really taken this and run with it. I've been impressed with how much activity you've had. I kind of walked in and expected to have a new green room with a buffet, and production
Where's this?
assistant.
That's next.
Mr. Lee, would you like a cappuccino or something like that?
That's hilarious.
I'm just gonna.
Dude, it's been fun.
Mm.
It's been fun. Sure, he owes me a date anyway. Touche, Crystal, touche.
Well, there you go.
Hey, what's up, Dad? Happy birthday. It's my dad's birthday.
Oh, cool.
Happy birthday to you.
Uh-huh. I'll do you all a favor.
You
and not
look
sing.
like a monkey and belong.
This guy will
in
do
a
us
zoo.
0 favors when it comes to not singing.
What about monkeys being in the zoos?
No.
Or your dad? Wait, what?
Danny Lee said he was going to do us a favor and not sing whenever you decided to. And I said, this guy will do us 0 favors by not singing.
We had an awesome choir director at church years ago, and he was known for nicely telling people that maybe you ought to be an usher when they would try out for
Ooh.
choir.
Ooh, strict with it. That's fair.
Yeah.
It hurts to hear that, but sometimes, it's just like, okay, you can be a part of it. Just don't be so loud. Just like
Yeah,
turn
sure.
down,
Yeah,
tune
yeah,
down a little bit and kind of just like listen to people around you.
Such a great example of not knowing what you don't know. I learned about that musical notes had duration when I turned 40.
Yeah. Hey, Angie, we're about to go on with Danny Lee, and I'll get to that as soon as we can on the air. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart, your new morning routine, the best part of your day. We're starting a brand new time. It's a brand new Wednesday
8:30.
morning. We're at 8:30. Curt is just like fighting for the donuts. You're about to knock them all over. You're not eating any of these, and you're ruining them. And I don't appreciate that.
I want the donuts though.
I know.
On our diet, we can't have donuts.
So we got Bonnie's Donuts in here. We had a special guest in studio, Miss Cindy Vargas from Branch Out CPR, and she brought donuts, which is awesome. She went to Bonnie's Donuts. Our friends over there do awesome stuff. They make these donuts out of letters, and they can spell anything that you want. So I've seen people do it for graduations, for birthdays, for Honda Clear Lake opened a new location, and our friend Leanne, who is the DJ here on Friday nights for YA Life, had a Honda Clear Lake donut spell out thing for the company.
Yeah. So, and we've had it for KHEA Radio as well. They came in one of the very first times
It's
being
beautiful.
on the air. It spelled out KHEA Radio. They had 6 5-pound cinnamon rolls with them. I mean, it was fantastic. We were fed for days.
Yeah, it's 30 pounds of cinnamon roll.
It was awesome.
And I just did the math off the top of my head. So if you're impressed, I mean, I don't blame you. But this is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We got a good friend in studio. We got Mr. Danny Lee hanging out with us today. Danny, how's it going?
Awesome. Happy Wednesday. Super happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. So what's been going on? Because it's been a while since we've hung out.
Well, I've been a fairly lame foodie because I've been on a similar diet to you guys, but here and there I've managed to go around, taste some pretty good stuff. And today we're giving away a gift card to Skipper's Greek,
To Skipper's.
Yeah.
So I've never been there before. What kind of stuff do they have?
Well, they've got obviously a lot of Greek food,
Mhm.
but also very good American food, lots of breakfast options, just a lot of excellent food and super nice people. My buddy Keeman this morning, I was asking, hey, you want to have some fun? We're going to be on the air later. He said, well, sure. So you want to kick in a gift card to do a giveaway? Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah. Curt looked it up on the map. So I've been to Jackie's Brick House, and it looks like it's right across the way from Jackie's.
Right.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Jackie's Brick House?
Popped in one time to say hello to him, I think.
That's cool. So they have crawfish, like during crawfish season. I'll go there. It's always good. And they'll have pizza that they make like in their own brick style oven. And I've gotten that too. And some of the sandwiches and a bunch of other stuff. So I used to live pretty close to it, and now I still live close, but not as close as I did before. But I used to be going there like more often than I do now, but I need to go as well. But I don't think I've ever been to Skipper's. And looking at the menu, it looks awesome.
It's a family owned. I got to respect them because they had 6 foot of water in there during Harvey, and then they reopened, and that's not always an easy thing.
Oh man.
So good for them. Yeah, if you look, I think all the power receptacles are way up off the floor now.
Yeah, making
for good reason.
Those adjustments now.
Yeah.
But I want to give a shout out to Bonnie's Donut, because we have some Bonnie's Donuts in studio and they look delicious. Danny, you had one.
Yes.
What letter? Do you remember the letter that you ate?
How could I not? I had the T.
The T. And how did you think? Have you had Bonnie's Donuts before?
You know, I've not. We've talked about it so much. I've never had the famous 5-pound cinnamon roll, although I definitely want to. And they keep saying, hey, Danny, come get one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. We did a giveaway. Actually, we did a giveaway a while back. With those guys.
Awesome.
Nice people.
Yeah, they're super nice. I think we have a meeting there in the coming days or weeks or so. We're going to try and do some more stuff with them as well, because they're super nice. They take care of us. They give back to the community. They're locally owned and operated. They're in League City off of 518. They've been there for years. And the thing that I like is them giving back, like to the police department. They come and do stuff here at the schools, where they'll just come and bring donuts. Like, they'll have those special days where it's like, oh, donuts with dad and stuff like that. And they just like donate to be able to have the kids experience that, which I think is awesome.
I work with a lot of restaurants, and I recognize they need to make a profit and feed their families. But those that have a heart for giving back like that, they're special. And I give them special attention for a reason.
Cool. Kurt, what you thinking? Are you struggling with these donuts? What's going on in your head?
The B, the A, the N.
Yeah.
Oh, the C with I don't even know what those are on there. The U with the Fruit Loops. Oh,
Kurt's just checking out the donuts. He keeps trying to grab them, and I'm like, okay, just leave them there, because I think that my daughter is gonna come eat one, and then my wife. And so I was like, I don't want Kurt. Like, I could see him just like touching all of them, and he's like, well, if I can't eat them, no one can. Yeah. So the reason we can't eat them, and somebody asked earlier on our live stream, and I was like, oh, I'll get to it whenever we can, and I knew we'd be able to segue whenever we talk about food. Me and Kurt, we're doing a special diet with Dr. Aaron Chapa in League City. So it's a cleanse and a detox. So apparently those are different. This is something that we've learned. It's 21 days, mainly vegetables. We're throwing in some fruit, and then after day 11 started, we were able to eat white meat 1 time a day. So that's what we're doing right now. I feel great. We're off of caffeine, and if you remember any of the other times you've been in before, we always had an energy drink right here. So it took about 4 or 5 days to kind of like not feel like, oh my gosh, what's happening to my body? And then after 1 week in, it totally changed. Like I feel energy now that like I had an energy drink, but I haven't had anything.
Did you have the caffeine withdrawal headaches or anything like that?
I didn't get the headaches. Did you get the headaches?
A little bit at the beginning, but no, I mean, I had one a little bit yesterday, but it's been great.
Yeah, it's been good so far. I'm interested to see what's going to happen, like as this goes on. Like, how are we going to adjust our lifestyle? Are we going to go back to eating, Texas Pit Stop every meal? Are we going to go back to eating flippers every meal? I hope so. That would be ideal. Maybe not for my body. I don't know. So we're going to have to juggle some stuff out, because we love going and eating awesome places. There's so many locally owned places around here that are amazing.
I believe in moderation and everything, including occasionally moderation. Let your hair down and dig into that banana pudding.
Yeah. So you've been doing some stuff, you said, and Kurt had mentioned to me before, he's like, I wonder if Danny's still doing that, because you were having the shakes and doing some stuff as well, trying to just eat better. How's that going for you?
Oh, actually really well. My good friends Ronnie and Nisela Craig in Pearland, they have the Nutrition Hub, and twice they've done a 3-week challenge. We all kick in $20, and there's a pool, first, second, third prize. That lose the most percentage of body weight, win the pool. And I'm 6 foot, so it's pretty tough for me to lose enough to compete.
Yeah.
But I was a winner because first challenge I lost 12 pounds.
Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, and then took a week off, gained back 5. So I figure if I average it down, because we're on the second challenge now, 7 pounds every month, I'm trying to get down to my previous, below 200. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit. So you're going to a shake place. Tell me a little bit more about that shake place and why you think it's such a great place to go to.
Well, because what they do is they provide meal planning, and they got your back. They really care. There's that old saying, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That's running to cellar right there. They're awesome. And they've got about 10 different flavors of shakes. I grabbed a canister of the mint chocolate to take home for doing shakes in the evening. Otherwise, like in the morning, it's banana caramel or tres leche, and it's just really good.
Those are good flavors.
Oh man, and once or twice I've taken in some blueberries. Hey, throw this one into a cinnamon vanilla, or that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they do these energy teas, which not to be confused with teasing someone with energy, but actually tea you drink.
Yeah. Curt, you've done some of those before, but not in the past 14 days, right? The energy teas, you've had them before, right?
Yeah, the energy teas. Yeah, I've had them before. Usually when I was working out at Get Fit, you do the energy tea before you work out, and then afterwards you do the other stuff.
How come they didn't call it energy tea?
They should.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like taking the innards out of a chicken, perhaps.
Energy tea, maybe. I don't know. Let me toss that around for a little bit. I'll come back with that one.
Reach out, Herbalife. We got some names coming down.
I got
more.
Dropson. I got more.
Yeah.
It's 10:12. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We have a gift card we're giving away. So if you're listening over the air, hop on over to our Facebook live stream. That's the way that we're going to be giving this away today. So you have to be watching on the Facebook. We're going to try and get the stream to about 25 people. So we'll see what happens whenever we reach that number. So once it's there, we're going to be picking a winner. It's going to be one of the people that's watching. So a lot of times people say, okay, I'm one of 20,000 people that can win, this giveaway. Man, I miss the days whenever y'all used to do giveaways and it was one of 10 people that are going to win. Well, this is your opportunity to have really good odds to win this giveaway. So we were listening whenever y'all were talking about that, and we want to make sure that we reward somebody who's actually on the stream right now, somebody who is going to be able to get this that's watching right now. So,
and if you don't, then Gardy and I get to keep it.
I think so, and maybe
we get to use it. We get to take it out for lunch. Yay!
Gyros.
Baby. They have salads too. They have a bunch of salads.
Yeah, they do. I had one recently. It was good.
I like Greek salad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of Greek olives. And I don't know why.
Can I have your share?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Curt, do you like Greek olive? I saw you had a salad at Salada the other day, and it had a Greek olive on it.
Yeah. I mean, it was just for flavor. You don't really taste it.
Well, the cool thing about have you been to Salada yet?
Oh yeah.
I had never been up until a couple days ago or so, and I love that. I love the concept. I was a big fan of Salad Express, which isn't there anymore. And just a giant salad bar with all kinds of stuff. And so at Salada, they opened one at 646, had the opportunity and went, and it was awesome. And so just all of this stuff, I didn't get any meat and which is, I love to eat meat. This, my preference, if I have food, meat and no meat, I want to pick meat, but I decided I'm going to save my meat for the dinner because I'd already had it planned out.
Yeah. Dinner is where you have to have that one meat a day. That's definitely where it is.
Salada has some amazing smoked turkey.
Really?
Yeah. Usually a lot of times you go someplace and the smoked turkey, it's got kind of a chemical kind of weirdness, but that is superb. It tastes like it came straight off the pit.
The place that I need to go that we've talked about every time is Avenida, Brazil.
Oh, good Lord.
I still haven't been to Avenida, Brazil.
Oh, yeah. I've got a dinner for 2 coupon I've been saving to do with some kind of giveaway.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Melissa Abrantes, super nice lady. She's one of the owners of that I'm fairly friendly with. And she's always, being very gracious and, helping us do giveaways. And because for one thing, I would eat there every day if I could.
Yeah, you have a lot of giveaways going on too, because I've seen some of the stuff that you have going on.
Yeah, we have given away and are in the process of about $3,000 worth of coupons in the last 8 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
On Clear Lake Foodies, we recently gave away coupons to Chewy's Maggiano's, and Floyd's. And then on Pearland Foodies, I had to tell you, I made the mistake of announcing, hey, we're going to do an end of month thing. And a bunch of restaurants started piling on with about $800 worth of stuff. And so I've been really, really badly procrastinating, trying to figure out how to give all that away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm sure there's a lot of people listening that are like, hey, I know, I have an idea. I want to ask you something about Maggiano's. What do you get when you go to Maggiano's?
Well, we had our wedding reception there at the one in the Galleria about 8 years ago.
Yes.
And the rigatoni D is amazing. But I tell you, their fried zucchini with a lemon aioli sauce, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's worth going there just for that.
Yeah, I never know what to get. And I'm a person who I like pasta, but if there was meat on the menu, I'm like, oh, there's steak. I'm going to get the steak. And sometimes people are, they're like, why are you getting a steak at a pasta place? That's a good question as well, because I'm like, hey, yours looks better than mine, but I'm not a big pasta fan. Kurt, have you been to Maggiano's before?
Yeah, I've had Maggiano's. It's
what do you
really
get?
Good. I don't remember exactly what I got, but I've had Maggiano's before.
Well, sounds like it was really good. That's
that was good. I don't remember exactly what I got, but I've been there.
I've ordered the ribeye there many a time.
Yeah,
I'm kind of try to avoid carbs. Certainly good, but their bread and the olive oil service and all that. Oh wow, it's.
What my favorite thing that I've had there is there's like an apple cranberry chicken salad. It's like a chopped salad, and that's my favorite thing in Maggiano's. And to me, I'm like, is this right? Should it be the salad? I'm at a pasta place. I'm ordering steak, and my favorite part was the salad. But it's delicious. The salad is great.
The bread that comes with it. I think that's what I've had. The garlic bread where you dip it in the oil.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
I guess that is that garlic bread? I guess so.
It would count as garlic bread, I think, right?
It's like a big loaf of bread.
No, it's a loaf of bread, and then you dip it in like a garlic oil or something.
Right. Yeah, you just wouldn't call it garlic bread, because garlic bread is like bread that's been toasted with butter and garlic. But I agree that there's several places in town that have stuff like that's amazing, like a Santa Barbara and Gracia.
Yeah.
Their puree of herbs and garlic and oil is just so good.
Hey, I seen that you had shared out the Soul to Soul video. You had an opportunity to watch it, right?
Yeah, it was cool.
That food is so good. Soul to Soul in Galveston. So right now we are doing a giveaway. KHEA is giving away a couple gift cards. The Soul to Soul Cafe in Galveston, 3104 Market Street. You need to go check them out anyways and go watch the video. Man, that food is so good.
I went there one day and I got the smothered pork chop, and I took her plastic fork and I stuck it in and just twirled it.
Yeah.
And the meat just came off.
Yeah.
It was that tender.
Man.
It reminded me of having the Parmesan ribeye at Tommaso's in Alvin. I literally I had a pizza and I had some of the crustless, and I cut the meat with the pizza crust.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We went to Tommaso's too.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Sal's an awesome guy.
Kurt, what was your favorite pizza there?
It was the white sauce.
The
right?
chicken bacon
ranch.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you were like, what is this on here? I was like, it's ranch. I was like, it's in the name. I just remember that part of it. Chicken bacon ranch.
We went back and ordered a large one of those later because it was that good. I like it because Alfredo to me is really, really rich, and the chicken bacon ranch was not as rich, but just as flavorful.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Right now it's 10:19. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. If you're watching on Facebook, thank you. I want to encourage you to stay tuned in. So check it out. Here's what we have going on. We have Danny Lee, the Clear Lake foodie guru expert. He's the man. He's in here. He has brought with him the ability, a gift card, a giveaway. We're giving away a $25 gift card, right?
Yes.
$25 to a location called Skipper's Greek. It's Skipper's Greek Cafe. They're located in 2094. If you know where Jackie's Brick House and kind of where like 146 meets 2094 in League City, kind of Clear Lake Shores area, maybe you've been to Skipper's. You probably have, because their stuff looks awesome. I was checking out their menu. We're going to give away this gift card whenever our Facebook live stream hits 25 people. So right now I see it's bouncing between like 14. Right now we have 12. So we need a couple more people to jump on the stream, and then we're going to give this away. We're going to be giving it away to one of the people that's actually watching this stream. So you have a really good chance to win. And that's something that people have been saying to us, like, hey, y'all do these giveaways. That's awesome. But I miss whenever there used to be like, I had a 10% chance of winning. I had better odds. And that's why we've been listening, and we want to do this giveaway for you right now. So if you're listening over the air, hop on over to your Facebook page, If you don't have a Facebook page, you
Create
have
one.
time to make one right now. Go to
Make a couple
facebook.com.
fakes. If you need to, make a couple fakes. Be listening on like 4 or 5 devices.
That's funny. Log in from your phone, log in from your desktop. Get your friend at work to log in on theirs and say, hey, just tag them in the video. Hey, hop on the stream. If I win, we're going to go eat. If you win, we're still going to go eat. Let's increase our odds. Let's get the numbers going because I want to go check out Skipper's. If I could eat anything on the menu, I think I would try like the straight up the gyro.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I would get.
Yep.
They also have like other things like chicken fried steak, and everything is like price wise looks pretty good. You know, it's not anything crazy. It's like what you're going to pay in any fast food, but it's not fast food. So,
and if you don't get to 25, Gardy and I get to keep that gift card.
ooh, yeah. And then we're going to go do a Facebook Live and be like, hey guys,
you guys didn't do it. We're eating it instead.
And we're just going to spend it all on salad. Make it
even worse. Be like, we're enjoying
what a
this salad.
Yep. So
last salad I had there was excellent.
yeah, I'm down for a Greek salad.
Yeah.
I like the Greek salad from Papa's Seafood. Man, it's so good. They have an awesome salad there.
That's the first one I ever had way back in the 90s. Was at Papa Do's. They had the Greek salad. Man, it was good.
Yeah. We usually will order one like for the table, like if my family goes.
Right.
And the way it works is I'll give the Greek olives to my wife. My wife will give me the shrimp that they'll put on there because she's not really a fan of seafood in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a huge fan. I'm like, yeah, everybody give me your shrimp. I'll give you my olives. It's an even exchange.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like I'm coming out on the better end of the deal, but maybe
Good
not.
barter.
Yep. Right now it's 10:22. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're going to take a quick weather break, see what's going on. This is the KHEA Kickstart Weather Center, brought to you by Texas Chronicles, History, Mystery, and Adventure with Curtsy, the Cornless Casper.
It's currently 87 degrees right now in Lamarck, Texas. It is going to be partly cloudy throughout the day. Your sunset tonight is at 7:51. Your sunrise tomorrow morning is at 6:51. Thursday, 93 and sunny. Friday, 93. Hey, Thursday's good weather for some skydiving.
Hope so.
Oh, I hear that.
Kurt's going skydiving. Yeah. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is Lauren Daigle, Loyal.
It's going to be hot.
Yeah, Thursday. So we're
Thursday.
Hey, guys, something I like to do when I'm doing contests is I'll announce everybody wins, because when I go visit restaurants, I say, hey.
And then you get to see.
Well, no. When I visit restaurants, I say, hey, by the way, I tell them I do that. Do you have any coupons you'd like me to throw? Because if I'm sending something out anyhow, I'm already paying for the stamp.
Yeah.
Why not throw in? So I've got maybe 8 or 10 things I send out normally.
Keep the donuts away. So we're giving away a gift card right now. If you are listening, we have to get to 25 people watching this show on Facebook Live so that you have a chance to win. Only when we have 25 people will we get that to win. So you have about a 25 person 1 in 25 chance of winning that gift card, but you have to get the stream to 25.
Yeah.
If not, we're gonna go eat salad.
There you go.
Salad, because we get to keep the gift card.
But we'll stream it live on like Instagram or something.
Yeah.
So we're also doing YouTube Live. We created a YouTube channel to kind of put all our videos.
Mm-hmm.
So we stream live on YouTube. We also started recording just the audio, and for a podcast that we just kind of, I guess we created the account yesterday, and then we're going to hopefully launch that next week to be able to be like on like iTunes and stream on Spotify and stuff.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm getting geared up to have some fun with something like that. You know, as you know, I'm the foodie realtor resorting Galveston County. So I thought, well, I'm always in these new home models looking at amazing kitchens. Why not do kitchen of the day and, post that sort of thing?
Just to help our numbers get up.
Gaga?
Oh, there you go.
Here's a little baby.
Can you say
just a random one that we found
can you say daddy
in the hallways?
Say dada. Say daddy.
Daddy.
Can you say
Awesome.
Goggle.
taco? What
Close
else
enough.
can you say? Donut?
Can you say Curt?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Thumb. Can you say your thumb was stuck?
Can you say Curt? Ooh!
Impressive.
So
Yeah.
again, if you're watching right now, we're trying again to get
Look,
25 listeners at one time so that we can give away this gift card. So share it out and tell your friends, tag them maybe in the comments if you need to. whatever you can to get 25 people watching. Otherwise, Gardy and I are going to take the gift card ourselves, and we're going to go eat salads with it.
Yeah, they got Greek salad. They have a lot of salads. It's called Skipper's Greek Cafe across from Jackie's Brick House.
Wow, what was that, River?
That smells good.
River had donuts from Bonnie's
She's
Donut.
smelling. Can you smell it? River, are you daddy's baby? Baby. I love you. Can you say Facebook? Can you say Facebook get to 25? Don't put it in your mouth. Did you put it in your mouth?
Oh,
I need that CPR. that we just learned today.
Just learned today. She's
Oh
like,
my
let me put
goodness.
it back in my mouth.
well, she's got a nice smear
you
of
like the
donut
taco?
icing,
Look,
too.
baby.
Taco.
It's a fake one. She ate tacos yesterday. She eats tacos a lot. She's a foodie, baby.
Mm. Yeah.
Can you say hi?
Does she like Hatch chili peppers?
You know, we had, I did do, the hatch chilies and the little taco thing that I did. She didn't have any.
Yeah,
Did she have some of the chicken? Oh, then yeah.
That's such good stuff. I've been grilling those lately since they're in season. You know.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
HEB
there's
is my
12.
best friend.
Yes.
Halfway there.
Oh, look, is this?
It's like keyboard. I
So
must have
River has
keyboard.
been enjoying Bonnie's Donuts.
Yeah, look what
Bless
we
you.
got, Nat. We got Bonnie's Donuts and
Yeah, why do you keep thinking that's
I'm
gonna
trying
work? We did so many times. So we had
Oh.
Cindy Vargas come
touch
in
it.
on the air
Otherwise
this
I'm
morning,
gonna
and
eat
she
it.
got branch out CPR. Hey, Jen, can you grab her? So she
Yeah.
Those things aren't on. She's good.
No, but still, she doesn't need to think she can
Yeah.
be doing that. with it.
Yeah, so we
See ya.
they brought in Bonnie's Donut.
Yeah, and Kurt's been licking all of the donuts. did Mr. Herring get one, Jen?
Not while I was watching.
Okay.
He was counseling someone. He may have had one before.
All right. I'm trying to think who else in the office do we want to be able
Miss
to
Joanne,
share donuts?
Did she get one?
I don't know, dude. I know there's some history between you two. Is this? Do you want to give her? I don't know. I'm staying out of it. I'm staying out of it. I'm not
that's
Team
it.
Curt. I'm not
Branch out
Team
CPR
Joanne.
Order for Cindy.
Yeah. So that's what she brought it in today to the radio studio. She said she saw one of our DJs, Leanne. She does Friday nights, and she got Honda of Clear Lake letters done, and then she got one for her son Tyler. Before that, it was his birthday. So we have Danny Lee in studio. We're hanging out with him. We've been talking about Bonnie's and a bunch of other locally owned businesses that are awesome.
So, what's your favorite chicken fried steak around this part of the world?
Man, my favorite chicken fried steak, you don't have to go far.
Ah.
I like Kelly's Country Cooking, and I like to have white gravy and brown gravy. Usually what I would do, and this is something new, is white gravy on the steak, and then on the potatoes, I want the brown gravy. But I like that, like both. Like I'll cut it and then I just have it. So I'm like, oh, I then like taste the difference. Yeah.
When I was 14, I used to help out at this little country club that would do tournaments, and they would have us directing traffic, in the parking and all that. And they would pay us $2 an hour and all the chicken fried steak and French fries you could eat.
Yeah.
And we were 14-year-old teenagers. They lost money on that deal.
Oh, that's funny.
We put a dent in that.
Whenever I started describing eating the different gravies, I was reminded of Signatures.
Oh, man.
Of their chicken fried steak. I literally tasted that in my mouth. That's weird.
I think that might still be the photo cover background on one of the Clear Lake Foodies, either the page or the group.
You remember that one? They used panko
for the crust, and then they had the fried eggs and the two asparagus on top, so you could pretend that it was health food.
Yeah, with the egg on there.
Lewis
But
Klein.
Wasn't the egg inside? Like, wasn't it?
No, it was
like
on
two
top.
Patties. It was on top.
Yeah.
But they used some kind of meat. I'm trying to remember the kind
Oh,
of meat.
yeah, it was tenderloin.
It was
Right.
something,
Yeah.
like something
Mhm.
different. It was like
Right.
a good cut.
Yeah.
That they used, and they would probably like chicken.
Yeah, Lewis is quite the artist. Some good food. I still want to go back and have his cabbage rolls. Those are amazing. And I wouldn't usually say that about cabbage rolls.
Well, there was the soup. What else did
Oh,
we
yeah, the
have? We were
black
talking about that.
beans.
The black bean soup.
And you had that giant shrimp casserole. And
Yeah. with the big plant. That's the first time we had plantains, but now we're eating a lot of plantains because we're trying to get creative with our diet.
Oh, sure. Right. Yes. But I'm guessing you're not having them fried.
No, we are eating them. They sell them, in like some kind of chip form.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So if they are fried or baked or what, but the guy that we're working with, Dr. Chapa, said like, hey, these are good. They're approved with whatever we're trying to do. So.
Yeah, I asked you about the chicken fried steak because knowing that you're on the diet you are, that you'd be pretty passionate about what you actually liked.
Let me see. What do I miss? And I was eating a lot of this before we started it, but a lot of like Mexican food, like barbacoa. I was doing a lot of barbacoa before.
Pastor.
Yeah. Some pastor as well. So the thing I like going to HEB, they sell some of that stuff already cooked, and it's actually really good. Like, if you go on the meat, and then they have the meat that's like already prepared,
right.
But you can like straight up microwave it. They have it like
in a plastic
like dried in there,
yeah.
and you stick it in there, microwave it, stir it around, and oh my gosh,
their pulled pork is good.
Yeah, I've had it. I've had the pulled pork that way as well.
Yeah, instant tacos.
Yeah, and then all you do is I buy the tortillas over in the bakery section where they make them there. Put them on the stove, and you are good to go. Cilantro and onion and lime.
There's plenty of good flour tortillas around, but corn is the tough one to find. Best I've found is Taqueria La Famosa in League City and Pearland. They're
cool,
just amazing.
HEB also, they have like a corn flour mix. They have one that you can get, and it's like a combo, which is kind of neat. What's your favorite tortilla? Corn or flour?
Flour, for sure.
Yeah.
So, growing up in Nebraska, you had all the corn you wanted? Or?
Someone play music out there?
I heard it.
So we still need some people. Please don't make us look like fools. we need 15 more of your friends.
Yeah.
I know that y'all have everybody watching. This needs one person, so that way we can double your chances to win.
Well, got about 11,000 followers on our Instagram page and about 1,000 on Facebook, but I just didn't happen to tell them. Completely spaced.
You can still do it from your phone.
That's true. Yeah. Although I've had some. Oh, no. Yeah, definitely.
Come on, share it out. Let's go.
I've had some.
We just need now 16.
16.
Now 17. Now they're going away. Okay, now we need 24. Now we need. No, just kidding.
You get in the right account here.
You feel bad? What?
That I'm not trying one of these. I feel like I'm offending somebody by not trying one of the donuts.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm offending.
Who?
I'm offending
Yourself?
Bonnie's donut.
You're
and
offending
myself
yourself?
and my stomach.
What's up, Molly? We're doing a giveaway to a restaurant, but we need more people to be watching. We love tacos too.
I've been having fun in
we're going to do
Pearland.
a giveaway when we hit 25 people watching.
I've been taking donuts from Pena's Donuts around to schools, and
that's cool.
They really appreciate it. My wife just started as a librarian at Rodeo Palms Junior High.
Okay.
And so I took in, 10, 12 dozen donuts, and they were having a giant assembly. And so, which was great because I was concerned nobody'd see them. They get wasted. And like that day, suddenly we had, 50 new people following us and so on and so forth.
We have found that teenagers love donuts.
Yeah,
love free food.
Donuts, free food.
Carbohydrates.
I love free food too.
What's up, Molly? Yeah, ask a question. Hopefully we have the answers. You can always ask a question. We are hanging out with Danny Lee right now. It's 10:34. We'll go on after this song. I wonder which hand sign we got. Curts,
this one.
That one good.
Yeah.
Kurt's going skydiving on Thursday. We're at Skydive Galveston. We're going to be showing some behind the scenes footage. So it'll be a good time. I'm going to be live, but they told us don't dive in live.
Don't dive in live.
Don't dive. Like, so while he's in the air, if he dropped his cell phone from so many feet, it could hit a fish on the head. Like because you're doing this over the ocean.
Yeah.
Okay. So Molly said, are tacos considered Mexican food as like a Taco Bell as a place like Luna's? Yes, I have to say so. Like it's just like a different kind. It's still a taco.
Yeah.
Like fast food tacos.
Taco Bell is not Mexican food. It is its own food group in itself. That way you avoid the almost religious level arguments about
What
it.
about like Taco Cabana?
Mexican food.
So there is the line
Yeah, because
somewhere.
Taco Bell, you can get that in Michigan. It's exactly the same, or
Mhm.
wherever. So it's been generally agreed that it's not Mexican food. Just to avoid the dispute.
Just to
Listen,
yeah.
I'll jump into the dispute. Taco John's
Have you heard of Taco
is-
John? This is
is
Kurt's
the
like go-to.
best ever Mexican food. I will challenge you to find a better Mexican place than Taco John's fast food restaurant. I am so sorry.
Challenge accepted. Challenge complete. This is a
No,
better taco than
Taco
Taco
John's
John's.
is hands
And I've
down.
never
There
had
is
Taco
there
John's.
is nothing. I will not. I've been searching and hunting for better food than Taco John's soft shell taco, and I cannot find one. And I've been in Texas for 3 years.
Yeah, he needs to move to somewhere else.
Back to
So he
Wyoming.
can keep his journey going
Well,
with Taco John.
The thing is, I realize that the people that can cook good Mexican food are portable. Because, like, I went to Mississippi one time when I was oil and gas, and little tiny town, they had amazing Mexican food. Of course, the chef was from Tijuana or someplace. You know?
Yeah. I've had some really bad Mexican food in my life. Not many of them here. They've been like whenever I was traveling and doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting what people think is Mexican food. But to me, it's just like, man, it is. I guess it still is. Like, yeah, to me, it's okay. Those are enchiladas. They aren't like good enchiladas.
Yeah, I've had Mexican food in Atlanta and regretted it.
This is actually a piñata. It's a taco piñata. It does kind of look like a purse because we have our handle. But whenever we hit 1,000 Facebook likes, we had a celebration, and this was one of the decorations we had. But whenever we hit 5,000 Facebook likes, we're going to have another celebration, and I think we'll probably get a bigger taco piñata, and then we're going to hang it from there. And then when we hit like 20,000, this mic's going to be like shaking here from like a taco piñata, and it's literally full of tacos. And I have like a little hammer.
If we got to 20,000 Facebook likes, I feel like Taco John's will like fly his jet in with like
Taco
soft shell
John
tacos.
here.
I think
Taco John.
Taco Bueno is kind of the equivalent that people got pretty excited about. I think there might be one or two. I don't know where they are.
I think there's some in Dallas or Denton.
There was. I had a buddy come
You
up
wanna go
to
on?
Tyler one time, and he's like, "Got to do it."
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We got Danny Lee, the Clear Lake, the foodie realtor. I won't even just say Clear Lake. He's the foodie realtor of everywhere. So what's up, Danny? How's it going?
Man, I am blessed. Appreciate you inviting me on again. Always happy to talk food. You can never shut me up on that.
Well, we've been talking a lot of food on the air. We've been talking food off the air. We have some donuts in studio that as people walk by our studio window, we're just kind of like, take a donut. Take a donut. Me and Curt can't eat them right now. But we are giving away a gift card that you brought in. Can you kind of tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. My buddy Keeman from Greeks, I called him this morning and said, "Hey, you want to have some fun? We're going to be on the air later. You want to give away a gift card?" He said, "Absolutely. How's $25 sound? Sounds perfect. We'll have fun with it."
That works. So we're doing that. It's Skipper's Greek Cafe. They're off of 2094 near 146. If you know where Jackie's Brick House is, that's where like Target is over there at that intersection. I spend a lot of time over there. That's the closest Target to my house.
Great food, nice people.
You know what I like at Target? My favorite thing, and this comes back to food, is the popcorn.
Oh,
You can't have it's so bad for you. Corn is for the birds.
I haven't been eating corn, but I do love popcorn. And I found out I love cream corn. Like Rudy's has excellent cream corn. Have you had the Rudy's cream corn?
I don't believe anybody has excellent cream corn.
Really? You're not a fan of cream corn?
No. I like good cream corn. It's just my mom and grandmother made it right. Nobody else does.
Well, there you go. That's fair.
Yeah.
There's nothing quite like the home cooked, meals that you had growing up, and then that's what you have to compare everything to for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I've told Ronnie Killen, "Hey, your cream corn is 80% as good as my grandmother's," which is high praise.
Yeah.
Because if you don't bust that kernel by scraping it off properly off the cob, then you have to throw in twice as much cream and other stuff to make it rich. Whereas if you bust the kernels, then you're getting the corn milk out of it. So more flavor, less fats, and other stuff kind of clogging it up. And then it's amazing. And then you throw in the bacon grease.
I feel like though Texans can't talk about corn. Like corn is like a Nebraska thing. Like you guys can have your tacos and you guys can think that you have the best Mexican food, but don't come after corn.
If you go
corn is a Nebraska thing.
If you go to South Georgia, you're going to see fields of white corn and yellow corn, and people that are expert in taking those two things, putting them together, and making a cream corn that's both of those, and it's just amazingly. I don't have the words to say how good it is.
Curt, did you eat a lot of corn growing up?
Oh yeah,
seriously.
Corn. I was born in a cornfield.
Right. Yeah.
My mom was just like, "All right, tradition."
Wow.
If you don't get born in a cornfield, you're not a true Nebraskan.
I see.
What's a Nebraskan?
A Nebraska.
Oh, a Nebraska.
Oh, there
yeah,
you go. I had to say it right.
Okay, man. Well, I like corn, and I like popcorn. I also like roasted corn, and after you get done roasting the corn, you got to paint on butter.
Oh yeah.
You got to put on some chili powder. You got to sprinkle the cheese, man, anything that you can think. But to me, that's what I like. And right now we aren't allowed to have corn, but I'm totally fine with it. I think the thing that I miss most is probably popcorn, because I've gone to Target several times. Every time I go to Target, popcorn. So my kids love popcorn. I think they get it from me. Go figure. But like, it's just good. It's snacks, salt, and deliciousness, and I'm just like, I can't eat it.
Well, surely once you explode that kernel, that most of the carbs flee, right? And
I think that's the way it works, but I don't know. I need to check and see the science behind it. But right now, we are waiting for our Facebook numbers to hit 25. Whenever we have 25 people watching this live stream right now, we're going to be giving away a gift card to Skipper's Greek Cafe. $25, absolutely free. So you have a great chance to win. You'll have 1 out of 25 chances to have your name drawn, and that is where we're at right now. So we're about a little over a third of the way there. So if you're watching, what I need you to do is either tag one of your friends, say, hey, you need to watch this live stream. I'm trying to win something. You can win something. If either one of us win, we're going to go eat together. Sounds like a plan.
Share it out.
Yeah.
Hit that share button. Hit the flood of likes. The more you like something, the more that you comment, the more that Facebook sends it out. So there's plenty of ways for you to help get to number 25. Share it out. Hit those flood reacts.
Yeah. If we don't get to 25, then me and Curt are just going to go eat it ourselves. Like literally just eat the gift card and be like, you know what? Nobody gets to eat it. Eat the food. We're just going to eat the actual card. Done.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. So let us know if y'all have any thoughts, suggestions on this, or just don't want to let us down. Just don't want to be disappointed. It's all good. We're hanging out with Danny Lee here at the studio. We have a busy week. Danny.
Yes, sir.
What do you got going on the rest of this week? I know because you do real estate as well. That's like your day job, and the food is the passion, and you work them together when you can.
You know, I'm actually got some interesting things going on. I'm meeting with a buddy of mine, Pastor Carlos. I believe it's Inspiration Church. I helped him set up all their social media, and I'm going to go chat with them. I really look for those opportunities where I can maybe do some good at the same time as well, making a living.
Yeah.
And then I had some books ghost written, and somebody gave me a call, said, hey, I just happened to read your book cover to cover at the dentist's office. Can you come sell my house? Like, well, twist my arm. So
that's cool.
Yeah, it's been fun. I do so many different things and ways to, have some fun, make some money, help some people.
Yeah.
I just never know what's going to pop up next.
Yeah. I saw that you have children, and one of your sons, he's working, and he was doing some stuff. I guess he's like a rep for like a builder.
He works with Saratoga, and actually there's one right around the corner here, one of their communities, Lagomar.
We followed them on Instagram. We see that, the Lagomar or the Saratoga homes, I guess, specifically.
Yeah, they've got some crazy good deals going right now on some of their inventory homes with large incentives to put towards your closing cost or what have you.
Very cool.
If anybody's looking to buy a new home, just get a hold of us somehow, and I'll connect you up with Clayton. He's pretty awesome.
Cool. You want to give a shout out to your social media? I know you have a lot, but if somebody's interested in following you and
Absolutely, yeah. So I have triplets of pages and groups. We have Pearland Foodies, Clear Lake Foodies, and Galveston Foodies, and also Galveston Lifestyle, which is kind of a different beast, but fun as well. So Instagram and Facebook. But then we also created 3 groups, positively down Clear Lake Foodies down here, for example. The only rules, keep it positive. So it's a kind of a no wine zone.
Yeah.
And it's awesome because I haven't had to kick anybody out. You set the expectation up front, be nice, and people generally are.
Yeah.
So go figure.
That's weird because mostly Facebook has sometimes, I won't say Facebook, but a lot of social media has turned into a wine zone. Like even just like real life. Sometimes the people are like that, but whenever you set the expectation, like you said, and even putting the name positive inside of the name, this is what we're being positive. That's awesome. That's what we try to do that here at the radio station as well. Just bring out positive things, bring in positive guests, positive stories, and spotlight local businesses in a positive way. So we're having a blast.
You know, I always say life's either too long or too short. Pick one to tolerate other people's unsolicited complaints.
That's good.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have Danny Lee in studio still. We're going to be on till 11 a.m. This is KHEA Radio 99.5.
Now, something that I like to do on contests is basically announce everybody wins.
Yeah.
And tell them just, shoot a message to the Clear Lake Foodies Facebook page with their address, and then we'll ship out some coupons.
Oh, because you have quite a few.
Right. And I'll send some Pearland ones. I've got like a Floyd's coupon, like $5 off if you order an entree. And because when we have a contest, I really would like everybody to get some benefit.
Yeah.
And so, we'll send out whatever the prize is. And then anybody else says me too, then I'll send out all the coupons that I've accumulated.
Did y'all hear that?
I think Crystal should have to win something. She is legit for like the last 5 minutes been hitting that like button.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like maybe her phone's broken. Like, she hit the like button once.
She fell down.
And
she fell down onto the thumbs like on it.
She's like passed down, studying on the couch, and her thumb's on the like button, and it's just going.
Crystal has, I've been asleep like for the past 30 minutes. What happened? Did I win?
You legit have to like press the button the whole time.
You know what? I say, I don't think we're going to hit the 25, but we should still reward these people that are like sharing and liking this video.
I like that too. Do you think maybe if we get to 15, because we haven't broke 15 yet? I haven't seen the number.
I've
15.
seen 14. That's the biggest one.
Okay, so 15. We'll drop the number to 15. You need 6 more. 6 more, and we'll give away the gift card.
We just want someone else to eat something besides salad and just tell us how it tastes. Is that so hard to ask? Do this for us. Do this for me.
Okay, so 5 more. You need 5 more. You get to 5 more. We're changing that number. Get it to 15, and then we'll give away that gift card.
Yep. So,
it's interesting how many people watch these videos after the fact. Because I'll come back the next day and look at, whoa, hey, where'd all those all those people come from?
We had, I guess, on Monday's show we finished with about 500 views, and Tuesday's shows we finished with about 500 views. At the end of the show, the next day they're both like at 1,000.
Exactly.
So it's they keep rolling and stuff. And so a lot of people like, hey, with school starting, like, hey, I'm in college or school starting, and they'll go back and watch it because we'll get notifications, people commenting like they're watching it live and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of fun, and we appreciate all you guys, sharing and liking, and it's what's up. We love
Molly,
it.
we're gonna drop that number to 15. So if you get to 15, we'll do the gift card giveaway.
So someone else will be able to eat something else besides salad, but you have to take a picture, post it on social media, tag KHEA Radio, and let us know how it tastes. You don't have to do all that, but I'd appreciate it. I just want to see a picture.
The breakfast potatoes at Skipper's is a 2-day process.
Yeah.
I don't remember the details exactly. They boil them to get them to a certain consistency.
Oh, I thought you meant like it would take you 2 days to eat them all.
Oh no, man, it wouldn't. And I'm really not that into potatoes, but I took one bite. It's like, whoa, and they were gone. But they grill them and they add a little bit of flavor. They're special.
Oh, Russ said, "Do I hear 10?"
It's like a reverse auction.
We got 9. Do I hear 10? We can't hit a team, but do I hear 10? 9, 8, 7, 6,
9 seconds remaining. Tick, tick, tick.
Let's see. So if we go on after this song, we'll be on at 10:53. So that'll give us 6 minutes. We can do that. I'll turn auto off. So like it or not, the music will stop. And sometimes it'll catch me by surprise. And I'm like, whoops.
Huh.
Oh, well, we're on, because it's dead air.
Yeah.
Russ said, okay, 9 will do. Come on.
It's kind of him.
Come on, guys. Yeah.
Oh, wow. What an amazing voice.
It's funny. It's like I have to put myself in danger in order for people to share it out.
Yeah. What can we do? Kurt will eat this cardboard taco.
I'll eat the remainder of the donuts.
You are kind of the station whipping boy. I've noticed this.
Well, we figured out the appropriate term for it. We had a guy who used to work. He was a big DJ and worked at some major radio stations around here locally. And he was one of our guests. And he said, oh, so you're that guy. And it caught me off guard. And Kurt was like, wait, what do you mean I'm that guy? And he's like, well, every station has that guy. And Kurt's like, no, I don't think I'm that guy. And he said, well, of course, that guy doesn't know that they are that guy.
All right.
But you're definitely that guy. You're the guy who kind of does the, the stunts when needed. And he just kind of does the things. And we have found out since Kurt's been choked out, he's been dancing on the side of the road, like on I-45. We actually had him panhandling for Facebook likes in his hot dog costume one time. Like he had a sign that we had made on the side of on the feeder, like KHEA radio on Facebook. And there's so many things, but he would give his life for this station.
I'm jumping out of a plane tomorrow. Skydive Galveston.
Are you nervous about that?
A little bit, yes.
I'm not nervous for you, so you shouldn't be. I was in here and I saw Miss Cindy do like the little chest, the compressions. I feel like watching her, I'm a lot more equipped to prepare for tomorrow.
Okay, good.
And if you hit the ground, if the chute doesn't open, I may do CPR. And I feel like that's better than what the answer I gave you at the first part. Right? Because he asked me and I was like,
60-mile-an-hour water is just like concrete. But the good news is it's not like stainless steel or anything. So, so don't forget the chute. That's a very important part.
Yeah.
And then pull that thing.
Thankfully, he's tandem jumping. It will be his first jump.
Oh, okay.
And that's tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna possibly be announcing something really cool with that. Tomorrow.
Hey, has anybody that is watching on the Facebook live stream, has anybody been skydiving? Have you been skydiving?
I have not. No.
Have you ever had the desire?
Sort of, but I don't know. When I go off those really, really tall water slides, that feeling of weightlessness.
Yeah.
That's something I don't really want to last very long. But I guess once you reach the so-called terminal velocity, which sounds rather ominous, I'm not really sure at that point if you're feeling weightless or not.
You don't. And the only reason we haven't done it, but Simon, the owner of Skydive Galveston, came in. He said that whenever you are doing it, that you don't get that feeling.
Yeah.
And the reason is because you get that feeling from from a roller coaster or whatever. It's the change of the speeds, the change of direction. So it constantly does. So you get it and then you stop. So somebody told us that they got like a weird queasiness whenever the chute hits, because that would be like the change of direction. Like probably it almost feels like you get yanked up.
Inner ear gets confused.
We got 10 seconds.
By the way, I looked up the German word for enjoying the pain of others. That's that Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And we have a special guest in studio, Mr. Danny Lee. What's up, Danny?
Hey, just having fun. Eating everything in sight. Trying not to be the 500-pound foodie realtor.
Dude, I hear that. That's what we were turning into, like the 500-pound radio guys. Like, what are y'all known for? Well, first of all, nobody really knows us, but they're the big guys who eat everything in the videos.
Yes.
And that was
We're
us.
trying to change that. We have donuts sitting here, and I literally have not been able to focus on anything else except for eating that H.
So, yeah, it's Bonnie's Donuts, and they're out of League City, and they do like letters. They'll spell stuff out in donuts, decorate them however you want to. They did some KHEA ones, and they were a little bit of sports and some radio themed, and it was awesome. And then I've seen them do birthdays. Our DJ on Friday night, Leanne, for the YA Live segment, she had some made for her other job, Honda of Clear Lake, which just moved to a new building, and she brought them in. And then she had some for her son's birthday, and they do all kinds of stuff, and they taste really good. I've pretty much eaten everything they have to offer there at least one time. It's awesome. So we have a gift card that we're giving away. We're trying to give away real hard. I feel like I've never tried to give away something this hard in my entire life. This has become a task. So we originally set a number of 25. We wanted 25 people on our Facebook live stream. Whenever we hit 25, we're going to give it away. We brought the number down. We want to make sure that we give this away because we don't want to hold on to it. If we do, me and Curt are going to end up using it ourselves. But we will Facebook live stream the entire thing. Does that sound like everybody wins?
Yeah.
To me, it does.
Salads.
Yeah. So that's what we're trying to figure out right now. We have about 4 minutes left of the show. So I need the numbers to go up, and then we're going to be doing some giveaway stuff. Curt, can you kind of tell me what's going on tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow we have Pizza Fire from League City in studio.
Oh, nice.
They've been partnering with local area elementary schools to provide food for kids and doing like pizza parties. And so they're going to be in studio. I'm really excited for that. We're also going to skydive Galveston in the afternoon to jump out of a plane. And then on Friday, we are giving away our two $25 gift cards to Soul to Soul Cafe. And I-45 Now will be our guest during the 10 o'clock hour. So that is a show that you're not going to want to miss. Still plenty to go on this week here at KHEA Radio.
I am excited about that show tomorrow with Pizza Fire. So they're next to Salada, and I haven't been yet, but they're brand new right there. Also, I'm excited for that Olympia grill that's going to open up right by Salada as well. All of this is like brand new development. I love living in this area and being around and able to watch all of the new things pop up. And you never know what's going to pop up next. That's kind of like a guessing game. You see development taking place. Mm-hmm. They start clearing the land. What's it going to be? It's going to be an awesome restaurant. It's going to be a car dealership. It's going to be a new hospital. You just don't know. This area is booming, and I love to be able to be a part of it.
Hey, do you want to mute the mic for just a little bit? I know we're over the airways, but hit the mute button just really fast. I have something to say.
Seriously?
I do.
Well, I'll just take a break.
No, it'll be like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And we're back.
Yeah, I apologize for that. So, it's 10:56. Hanging out with Danny Lee. Danny, do you want to give maybe your social media handles one more time?
Sure.
And you had mentioned something about people messaging.
Yeah, everybody wins.
Your groups. If everybody's a winner, you have an opportunity because you have a bunch of connections and stuff.
Right. Restaurants are always giving us coupons, and because we try to have them at contests. Somebody wins the prize, and just for fun, we'll say everybody wins. And if you hop on the Clear Lake Foodies page and send your name and mailing address, we'll send out some coupons to you, so you too can win and have fun. And like I think Floyd's, for example, we have like a $5 off coupon, etc.
That's cool. Yeah. So go ahead and just send him a message where you want that coupon mailed, and he'll be able to send you a coupon somewhere that will have some delicious food. And there's so many good places in the area. There's so many opportunities to have awesome food. And there's a lot of places that I haven't been to. So if you know somewhere that we haven't been, send us a message, send us an email, comment on this video. Just let us know, where do we need to go to next? I'm excited to have Pizza Fire in tomorrow because I have seen pictures, but I have not been to that location. So that'll be exciting.
Yeah, and if you're a restaurant owner, food truck, whatever, if you want to hop in and have fun with us and provide some of those gift cards for contests or coupons for us to give out to everybody, that's cool too. Just send the page a message, Clear Lake Foodies.
Cool. So it's 10:58. I'm going to go ahead and end the show right now, and then we're going to keep the Facebook live stream going. If you want to have an opportunity to win this gift card, we're going to go ahead and give it away to the people who have stuck with us. So you can still jump on. You'll still have the chance. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This has been Kickstart. We'll be back again tomorrow morning at 9. Actually, excuse me. We'll be back at 8:30 a.m. This is still new. Thank you for listening. It's KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. All right, guys, y'all are awesome. We're going to give away the gift card to one of y'all here right now. Who's here? Can someone just say here? I see we got Deanna in. We got Brandon High, Angie Butler, Crystal Narvez. I'm guessing Russ is here. Molly. Who's here? I know there's some. Do you see some that I don't? Well, no, we're about to give away the gift card, Molly. You got to stay. You got to stay. You got to stay.
Don't leave. We're going to give it away.
We're giving away the gift card. Okay. So we have Molly. If you're still here, she said, have a good day. Hopefully she didn't leave. So we got Molly, Angie, Russ, Crystal, Tony. So that's 5. If there's 3 more people, because I see 8. Say here. Deanna.
We got an emoji there. Okay.
Here. How are we doing this?
I have a random number generator an app on my phone for just
you want
such
to do
a
that,
purpose.
or you want to do like a?
Do you want to do a text?
No, not really. No, I want it to be an even chance because some people may not have the number, and I know Crystal has it because she's called us before. So who's here? Okay, so keep saying here if you're here. Hopefully, if someone. Okay, so let's just. Do you want to write it down, or don't you have the thing where you can just put the names in your phone, or
random UX? If you have numbers, I can do that.
So just the names that say here.
Yeah, so we got Angie, Russ, Crystal, Tony, Deanna, Molly, Beverly, Brandon. So there's 9 people here right now. Is that everyone? Yeah, Angie's still here. Okay.
So there's 9.
So these are really good odds.
9 people?
Yeah, there's 9.
Do you have them in order?
Beverly's here too.
10. Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna write the names. That'll be easier than doing a number.
Okay. But at a certain point, you have to then select them somehow.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
He has
Oh,
some
okay.
app where it'll just do a random.
Give me the
name,
names
yeah.
one more time.
Okay, one more time. So we have Angie Butler, Russ Cox,
Hold on. Russ.
Crystal Narvez,
Crystal. Next.
Tony with an I, Toni.
Tony. Next.
Deanna, Deanna.
Next.
We got Molly, Beverly, Beverly.
Next.
Then we got Molly. Okay, Tony, Brandon High,
Brandon.
Angie Butler.
Angie. I already have an Angie.
Okay, that would be the same one. Okay, I think that's everyone.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, let me just say the names again. We got Molly, Russ, Tony, Russ, Molly, Tony, Beverly, Russ, Angie, Molly, Brandon, Tony, Molly, Beverly, Molly, Deanna, Tony, Crystal, Russ.
I think you're just.
I'm saying the names as they send them again.
Did you get Crystal in your list?
We got
I did.
Crystal. Okay. So it says there was 10. There was even 11. If you're here, say here because we're giving away a gift card.
If we haven't said your name yet, be like, no, you didn't.
Say it
include
right
me.
now. Say your name because we want to make sure we don't leave anyone out. We want to thank y'all for watching the show today. And this is compliments of Skippers, Greek, and Danny Lee. So
All right.
I guess let's go. Rock and roll.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you.
We got 8, but there's 10 watching, so I feel bad, but I'm not missing anything, am I?
No, I don't see any others.
I've noticed that Crystal picks on Curt a lot. Maybe she should get a double drawing.
She should. We should get.
No. All right. Back here.
All right, let's go.
Random name.
Ba-dum.
Deanna.
Way to go,
Deanna
Deanna!
is the winner.
Heroes for
Congratulations. How can they pick up that gift card? Because you have the gift card, correct?
No, actually, Keeman has it. It's
Okay.
Kimon is how I spell his name.
He's the owner of the restaurant?
Well, I think he and his parents own it. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So Deanna, you can go and tell them that you are the winner. Can you let them
Yeah,
know
I'll
that
let
Deanna is the winner?
I will.
And they have
Let me
to
see her name.
Mhm.
Because it's not just Deanna. It's Deanna Dice Dorito. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. I'm
Yay,
butchering it.
Deanna!
Right.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And if Deanna could send the Clear Lake Foodies page a message,
Okay.
With her name and full contact info, that way we can make sure that we get them connected up.
Okay. Did you hear that, Deanna? All you got to do. So find Clear Lake Foodies. It's a group.
No, the page.
Oh, the Clear Lake Foodies page. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's Clear Lake Foodies. Are you going to tag them, Curt? Yeah, Kurt's going to tag them. There's Clear Lake Foodies. Who's up there? Like,
Oh,
there it is. So he tagged Clear Lake Foodies. Deanna, what you got to do is message this page. Give them your name and probably phone number.
Right. And mailing address just in case we end up just mailing it.
Okay.
I'll
And
get that to you.
they'll give you the
Oh,
information, hopefully mail it. And that's
Woohoo.
Danny Lee will take care of that.
Thank you all for listening. We love you guys. You guys are our loyal fan base, so thank you so much for all that you do. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Yeah,
8:30.
Tomorrow's going to be fun, 8:30. And some skydiving going on tomorrow in the afternoon. So I'm going to probably be popping up live as Kurt's like coming down. And I guess we'll see what happens. I guess they'll be okay.
Do you have one of those shotgun mics where you can pick up the screaming?
Oh, yeah. We have multiple shotgun
Oh, very
mics. So
cool.
I'm just going to like, how long can I make this poll?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Boom. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good day. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Awesome.